Only the shadow knows.
Whoa.
Uh-oh. Uh, Norman Lear, dead at 101. And other fun facts for you today.
Oh
We're
wow! I
deviating
didn't
from the
even know he
norm.
was still alive.
He's Yes, he's boy, I'm almost hitting end the stream. Don't distract me.
No shit.
No, we're going beyond the pound, beyond the norm, uh, beyond Norm and Lear. Oh well.
Hail, smoke and rain.
Excuse me. Ha ha. Whoa. 415, not quite. 410. We're doing it upright today. Mhm. At the winter
What do you
sun.
think? What do you think it is? Summertime out here, Rex?
Summertime girls make the world go round. Hey, I downloaded the Lighthouse.
Oh,
Uh
cool.
Black and white, gray, black and white film. I
Hmm.
mean, gotta love that.
Have
You
you
know,
watched it yet, Rex, or no?
I've started to watch it. I haven't
It
finished it. In fact,
yeah, it's
I just got into it.
it's pretty
I've been
good.
busy.
I mean, I didn't think I was really gonna like it, but I thought it was pretty good.
Well, the trailer looked good to me, and it being in black and white. I guess it was
Yeah,
pretty
and
successful, wasn't it? At the theater,
I think it did pretty
I
well.
think it did pretty
I mean,
decent.
it
I
was
mean,
a bad time for most movies because the
yeah,
whole uh pandemic.
man.
But
Oh yeah, the pandemic, absolutely. I mean, has been just hitting the movie entertainment.
no,
We have announcements, we have unboxing. No, not Wraith of God, not Wraith of God. Something from my sister. New art
oh,
to
cool.
show that I worked on topic list last night. Like I say, new. Yeah, pandemic. Yeah, it was planned.
Mm,
Uh,
yes, indeed.
Someone got their wife beater on. Makes me wonder. Yeah, yeah. Well, just send your wife over. I'll beat her for you for free. Um, Crack that whip. A little Devo.
just,
Uh,
just another one of the many services Rex provides.
I try. I try. Yeah, my the other couple days ago, she sent them at the same time. I don't know why. The package arrived today, and her pretty card arrived a couple days ago. But anyway, from our home to yours, glittery. I don't know if you can catch the. Ooh, I see the blue balls
Oh
there.
yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
What's you
yeah.
trying to say there? I didn't even notice till I put it on camera. I don't know if you could see the glitter. It's yeah, full enhanced.
Yeah, you can catch a little bit. Looks like
Little
it's got a
bit.
little
All I
what's
could
that
see
little
is the
blue
blue
foil on
ball.
there
Now I
too,
can't unsee them. Uh, there's even glitter on the back. That glitter gets everywhere. I
huh?
can't
Oh
see
yeah.
that. But Dayspring uh, has a verse in there. We have shared together the blessings of God. Philippians 1:7 from the New Living Translation. Christmas is for saying out loud what we think in our hearts all year long. We've got a special place in our lives, and we thank God for you. Merry Christmas, little brother, little bro, from love from Anna and family.
Oh,
So very nice.
awesome.
I'm gonna have to ask her about those blue balls.
Little bro. Oh,
Little bro. Yeah. And then a package from her today. So
mm,
we got to see what's in that.
we just got a package.
Package. Yeah, it may be my own Christmas. Oh well.
Now you know you got something coming for me. I just don't know if it's. It should make it there in time. I would think.
Adorable smoking races. Let me message Carrie, my future ex-wife from across the pond. She needs it. What, a beating? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. She said she was gonna say her daughter made this. This is scented soap that
Oh,
her
cool.
daughter made. That's supposed to be really good for you. So
Oh, okay.
I was
So her
wondering
daughter does
I
like.
was thinking it was some collectible rattling around there. It's a bar of soap, and this thing's dead. I'm not sure I could break it in half without putting some effort to it, which I will not do. But thank
Yeah,
you,
there's a lot
sis.
of like craft made soaps now coming out. It's interesting.
Yeah, I forget what she put in there, and then she's supposed to be sending one for Abby too. Because she'll make dog soap too.
Oh, she makes doggies one too. Oh, that's cool.
Doggy soap. Mhm. Maybe I can finagle having her make you one and send it to you. For Daisy, or maybe the
Oh,
cat too. I don't know.
well, I mean, if that's her business, I will happily buy some soap from the young lady.
Oh, got a little bit further on this page last night.
Oh, yeah, look at there. Starting to come together.
Come together.
Liking them stalactites there, mister.
Yeah, yeah. I'd actually seen on Twitter a art piece that had only a partial. I had these. That was the genesis for this whole page here were these stone arches. I know a lot of people say because of the it does have vegetation on it in spots, but these are
Right.
stone arches. So this sort of half stone arch, I thought, oh, that's cool. So
Yeah, that's
got to
neat.
got to put that in there last night on topic list, and then I'll do some more work on it, of course. But
Yeah, I saw you working away last night, but we
yeah,
didn't get to see what you were working on.
there'll be a figure here, and then you'll see Geo down here. Looking. You're close up of him, and then you're seeing what he's seeing.
Right.
All right.
Excellent.
And the whole
Looking
impetus
good,
of
right?
this was to bring the black up around in the gutter, which will print because it's within the blue line gutter, but to bring that black down into here, so it just like frames this and then brings it down the black.
Right, yeah.
Oh,
No,
impetus
I like
for
it.
that page.
Looking good, man.
It's looking good. Yeah, I like it. I like how it's turning out. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Man, we got so much today, so much to share. Like I said, Norman Lear. I set this up days ago. I did. Deviation from the norm, and then Norman Lear dies.
Thank you.
Synchronicity, anyone? I don't know. 101 years in the making.
Oh, no, Carrie. What happened? Why are you tearful, my dear?
Tearful, but I'm here for the show. Oh, because of Smoking Ray's comment,
Probably
wanted me to
probably
beat her.
Smoking Ray. Yeah, probably. See, smoking? God.
Smoking / trouble race. At least that's what Carrie calls him. Yeah, I'm showing the guns today, Carrie. Sorry. I burned myself, a little bit.
How'd you burn yourself?
On the oven.
No.
Now, if you look at my elbows, this is chemically treated. This is not. You can tell the difference, the red.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I just thought since I was showing the burn, I would show the what I've talked about. Of course, I can sit here, while streaming on this chair and, get a little red there, but that's from the chemicals I spray, just hanging my arm on the window. I need to stop doing that. Just that little residual, it got really dry the first year. I really tried to cut that out the next year so much, and it helped. And then, it's almost, but still, man, just that little bit of residual, your skin absorbs those chemicals. I don't
Dude,
want
wow,
to have
yeah,
to
dude.
amputate my arm later, and call me stubby.
At least it's your left arm.
Yeah, it's my left arm. Yeah,
You can still draw.
but I
Yeah.
drive with my left.
Well, yeah,
Pretty
you're
much.
gonna learn to drive with your right then.
Believe me, as many hours as I spend in the truck, I drive with my left and my right, and both
No, I do.
sometimes.
Yeah, I do, dude. I've driven with my knees, my feet.
You get tired. You get tired, especially 6 nights a week. Possibly 7. It's like,
Yeah, try
yeah,
doing 18 and a half hours straight through, dude. Just
yeah. I do 130 to 140, 130 something to 140. Generally, somewhere in 130 a night driving.
yeah.
So
Yeah, it's been a while, but there was a couple times I
now
drove
to do
straight
that,
through
that's
from
going to be
here to
about 6
Houston.
hours, 6 to 7 hours, of driving straight.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah,
take a break.
yeah. I really don't know if I could do that anymore.
Yeah, with your knees, I don't know.
Yeah. After about an hour or two in the car, I get pretty uncomfortable. So
Yeah, you start getting. I mean, there's been times it's like, oh God, I get out and I'm walking like, what's that actor's name? Slim Pickens.
okay,
Like I've been on a horse. I'm like, oh God,
Oh, shit, dude, I walk
there.
like that every day.
There for a while, if you remember, I had to go to the foot doctor. I was getting where I couldn't hardly walk without pain.
Mm.
Had to have, some things done, and then they were saying I was having bone spurs slightly or whatever on my on my ankles, not ankles, but the back of your foot, the ball of your foot.
Okay,
Yeah,
the heel.
the heel. Thank you.
Yeah, heel.
Yeah. I think I avoid that word naturally because I was called that while I was married by both wives. I don't know. That's a joke. Not really. But it could be true. For before I forget about it, yeah, this
Yeah.
campaign right here, let me feature it just for a second. You know what it is. The Devil Flyer prequel magazine, where the saga begins. A couple announcements about that. Making progress. Pew pew pew. Wraparound cover by Jimmy Reyes. Wraparound variant cover by Jimmy Reyes.
Oh, nice.
Coming. Yeah, I
so you
said let's
sealed the
make
deal with Jimmy
because I didn't have a wraparound. And that'll change up the back of the book. So if you want the tank ferret art, that'll be exclusive to 1 or 2 books because I have John Philandes did a Golden Age type cover.
right?
I'll just say, huh?
Then you got Dillard's, right?
And I have Dillard's, right? And I was thinking, I'm gonna definitely put Dillard's. I mean, Tank Ferret's image, of him bursting the chains and lightning, on the back cover.
I like that idea too. Like in the old Savage Sword of Conan, you always got the pinups on the back cover on the inside and the back a lot of times.
Yeah, and a lot of those artists like Bob McLeod and Mike Vosberg that did Savage She-Hulk is what I know him from. He did G.I. Joe and some other stuff too, but I wasn't familiar with that stuff. And Vosberg went back further than what I, it's hard to keep up with every artist, but he did Savage Sword of, She-Hulk's first. John Buscema did the 1 and 2, and he did 3 through 25. It was 25 issue run.
Okay.
Read them all, collected them all. I have, I think, 2 copies of Savage She-Hulk #1, her first appearance.
Cool.
And for one reason, and at one time, I had my original copy I bought off the stands and was signed by Stan Lee. But
Oh wow.
I got it signed in person. And why did I pick that out of all the other books? Because I thought, yeah, it's got potential. It's our first appearance, and sure enough, it's collectible today, worth I don't know
Oh,
two
good.
$300. I'm not sure, uh, but it was Stan Lee's first thing to write after many years. In comics, it was kind of his comeback book back in 79, 80. Uh,
Oh
anyway,
yeah,
anyway, Mike Weiss, what I mentioned, Mike Weiss, Vosberg. Anyway, uh, yeah, that'll, I would like to do wraparound at least one wraparound cover on every comic. Not that I do, but on every Devil flyer, maybe. I mean, I already have the Ryan James
yeah.
wraparound cover and kind of a not really Dillard type thing for issue 6, uh,
Right.
and I
Ah.
thought, I'm really missing, why pass up a good thing? Sure, it cost me more, but
Mm.
this might be the only chance I get to get a Jimmy Reyes cover. So why? And he did a wraparound cover on Dragon Rage, which is still available. You need to check it out. And as
Yeah.
we say up here, check out the Lost Pages by Zaid Comics as well. That's getting ready for fill and close. And
Yes, boys, kicking that ass.
I have not backed that one yet, and really need to. I've done
What's
1 and
wrong
2,
with you, Red?
that's 3 yet, and I'm very cognizant of that. Um,
I know. I bet the boys are disappointed in me because I didn't even buy one sketch card. I don't think this time on the campaign, but I just didn't have the extra money this time.
Carrie says just a low day. Well, it is hump day. You have to get over that hump, and then the rest of it's downhill. Whether you
Oh
roll
God, I hope
or
so.
slide off the cliff, or but it's downhill.
Oh
I'll get
God,
a
we're
big
crazy here,
ring. Smoking Ray says, I'll get a big ring, Carrie, I promise. Ring around the collar. Remember that commercial, ring around the collar? I
Yeah.
have no collar today, so no ring, except, maybe the 10 flat ring. If you're going to show your gun, show them properly and give it a paw with each one. Is that where you kiss it, or it's like kiss the gun? I don't know. That's gay. Hump and dump. You just wanted me to say dump. Hump and dump sound the same when you say them. Hump dump. Humpty dump. Dump hump. Hump the dump. Bump
Well,
the hump.
I guess they rhyme.
I don't.
Um,
I'm game.
so do pump, jump, and lump.
Hmm. All right. Well, I'm going to attack this from both ends. I have a Bernie Wrightson Frankenstein for you because, hey, I know you like Bernie Wrightson. So that's where we're
You
going to begin.
know, I give me a chance to blow them up and look at them. Yeah.
Okay. He kind of reminds me of not just the Frankenstein, but that zombie character from Marvel in the early 70s.
Yeah, a little bit, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's got definitely a good look there, though, dude. That's awesome.
Absolutely. Let's see. I have to make sure like I said, I'm attacking this from both ends because we really do have a lot to cover today. This is. I think I've shown this before. Maybe I'm not sure. It's worth another look anyway. If I've never have. Man fighting with cow, a dairy cow. What do you think?
I don't know if you've shown this one or not. Oh, this is Kung Pao.
It's what?
Kung Pao, Legend of the Fist.
Oh, would I get
It's
struck with that?
I don't know. It's kind of a obscure comedy movie that came out probably early 2000s.
Okay. All right. Well,
yeah, the
like I
guy
said,
that's
moving
fighting.
on.
It's a funny movie. You ought to see it if you ever get a chance.
Okay. I
It's
think I've
very much
seen the
kind of
trailer
like
to it or
a
something. They
airplane or
look
something.
familiar. You think you're good at rock skipping? Check this guy out. I mean, he knows physics. He skims the surface. Look at that. How many times did it skip? 100? I mean,
Yeah. It's hard to tell on Choppy Ass Theater, Rex.
flat.
But yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good skip though.
Yeah. Yeah, on choppy ass theater, I could see where it'd be difficult to see, right?
Yeah, a
Um,
little bit. But
what-
I used to be pretty good at skipping rocks. I don't know if I ever got 100 out of it. That's
yeah.
a lot.
Well, I don't know if it was 100, but it seemed like that had to be, pretty close.
Oh, Carrie says, got a question to ask that was on Docs earlier. What's your favorite Babe comic book artist? Who draws your favorite women?
Um, oh gosh, you know, Marie Severin was pretty good, but Frieden was good too. Ramona Frieden that did Super Friends,
I
and
don't think she. I think it was more of a
oh,
Babe uh, drawing, not a Babe
oh,
artist.
a babe
I think
drawing. I don't
like
know.
comic artists that draw hot girls, like oh, what was the guy from Gen 13? Crap,
Campbell,
Campbell, J. Scott Campbell,
J.
or
Scott Campbell. Yeah.
Jim Lee even drew hot women when before he uh,
Oh,
got
definitely. I mean, in the early
promoted.
'90s, everybody was drawing hot women.
John Byrne on the X-Men. I loved all the X-Men
I'm
women
gonna
back
have to
in the
work
day.
in this 9-page story, which, well, it comes out to 11 pages if I use all that for, Doc held my feet to the fire after you left last night, and which was a good thing,
Yeah,
because I need to rethink, and he kind of laid out just loosely, lightly the story that we had in mind. I was going to do 5 pages and then focused on Bog, and then 5 pages focused on another character that's within the first 5 pages of Bog. I think the Diaz brother Phil liked today's stream. Of course, he's up in the title, right? And
right.
then Edwin Buzz Acevedo liking over on Twitter. Appreciate that, guys. Um,
Yeah, and Hail Boys. Anyway, I think I would have to say for me overall, just because of consistency and over the years, how long it's been. It's what been 30 years of him doing the same character. I gotta say Billy Tucci. It's probably my favorite Babe artist.
I would say John Byrne and Babe from Dark Horse Comics, and I would be more correct than Shadow
You think you would?
because her name's Babe. Did you ever get any of that comic, Shadowhawk?
Yeah, I got a couple of them.
Yeah, me too. Uh, Favorite Babe. Oh, I don't know. Maybe Hellcat.
Again, it's the artist, not the
Right.
character or the
Oh,
yeah.
it's is it the artist? It's not the
Yes,
character.
who's drawing the Babe?
Oh gosh.
How
Oh,
about Frank Frazetta, for God's sake?
I haven't really
I
thought
mean,
about it.
Frazetta drew some amazing fucking
Oh yeah.
hot jungle women always.
Scantily clad, not even clad,
Yeah,
women.
many times
Uh,
no clothes at all. That's a rough one, Carrie. But yeah, I think overall I'd have to go Billy Tucci just because he's been doing she consistently for so long. He still does the hot babe in his comics.
yeah,
As far as new guys go, Rod Looper from Arachna and Black Tiger Hidden Dragon. Man, that dude can draw some chicks, man. Whoa.
yeah. Well, I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
it looks a lot like what, Black Tiger you're talking about?
hmm
Yeah,
Black
he
Tiger Hidden
looks a
Dragon.
lot like George Perez to me, a little bit. or
Ah,
some of that campaign
I
does. I don't
I
know
mean,
if it
I could see some Perez influence in there for sure.
influence, right?
Uh,
Yeah. John's
but yeah,
Long Box, man.
he draws nice ladies.
John's Long Box. On his channel, he's kind of like Pete Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm.
Getting, I mean, he's had Ripa on, Shane Davis, and now he's going to have Ethan Van Sciver on.
Oh,
Uh,
really? Wow.
yeah, coming up.
Well, congratulations, John's
No
Longbox.
doubt. I'd like to know what he's doing so right.
Yeah, because it's certainly not being a heavy backer of Ethan that gets him on the stream, because otherwise he'd have been here already.
Born on this day, William S. Hart. Hart and Tom Mix were the first great Western film stars. A good way to think of them was Hart was his era's Clint Eastwood, and Mix was the John Wayne. So Thomas S. Hart was, the tough guy. In the Tumbleweeds was one of his, but it would have been his birthday today. Did you know that? Did you know at conception, when the sperm meets the egg, there's a flash of light?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Let there be light, huh? That's pretty wild.
Maybe.
I've seen
You know
that.
that when your neurons fire in your brain, there are little tiny flashes of light
Oh yeah,
every
oh
time.
yeah, like a little mini lightning storm.
Hmm.
Hmm.
We run on bioelectricity, people. It's weird, but it's true.
Issue 29 of Dazzler. I know you said you haven't had, but this was like a photo cover, of like a vinyl album that she would be on. That's pretty wild, isn't it?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's different.
Yeah, I need that one into my life. I thought Dazzler got kind of clever with some of the covers that they did.
Yeah.
That's probably Bill Sienkiewicz art on the album cover, so even better. Uh,
Oh, cool.
yeah, I'm gonna have to think about that one, Carrie. I'm gonna have to think about that one.
Yeah,
You know,
I mean, that's, oh God, that's just like, who's your favorite artist?
yeah,
Man, I got
I don't
so
know
many
that I.
guys I like.
Yeah, I don't know. I just have to think about that.
My favorite
Whatever
classic
I do, I'll trust the
artist,
science,
horror artist,
right?
I guess, would be, you know, Bernie Wrightson, of course.
I trust the
Um,
science. You trust the television. Isn't that so true? Uh,
uh, that cat is very smart.
yeah. Well, there's so many people out there, and I'm like, God, I don't know. When I think about things that are going on in the world, I think of something like this panel. Save me, save me! I can't swim. Who's going to save me? I can't swim either.
Oh shit! Nah, that really sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, they're both going to go under, I think. Um, Speaking of George Perez, I mean, he did some. I mean, check this out. That could be a cover all day long. Ben Grimm playing the thing, playing cards.
Oh
Looks
yeah,
like
that's cool.
having a pretty good day, winning too. It's clobbering time if he loses.
Wait a minute, do I see a cigar over there? Oh, we can't have that these
Oh, that
days.
too, yeah, and an ashtray too. Check this out.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pose. Ben Grimm's got a blocky, chunky feel, even the way that he draws him. He's a little bit different than the way they draw the Hulk or other creatures.
Mm-hmm.
He can get quite blocky at time where it's almost pushes the boundaries of anatomy. I was thinking, I need to, before I saw this piece, I said, I need to take this as a model and some other pictures of the thing, and I need to do a character that has thing like anatomy, because
Right.
it is kind of unique anatomy.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Yeah. And if you don't think so, just look at other.
Well, I think the rocky texture really helps it stand out. Too, as like
Oh,
just
definitely. And then, just Joe sentence inks on that stuff. I'm sure those it was probably
Oh, yeah.
this is the coolest locket, of course, that they're advertising here. You might want to get somebody like that for Christmas. Folds out. Look at that. You put little pictures in there.
Oh, wow, that's kind of cool. And then it turns into a little
Like a
Christmas
little
ornament.
Christmas ball or globe. Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, just kind of almost like a slinky, but it's hinged.
You gotta get some tiny little fucking pictures to put
Yeah,
there.
you
Someday.
do. But you can fit 4 or 5 in there. That's
Yeah. Now the really cool thing I've been seeing lately, I've been wanting to get the wife. I don't know if I will or not, but the ladies in the chat, if you've seen them, it's called Nogu. They're jewelry, and they're making them out of like glass and stuff that gets pulled out of the ocean, from garbage. They
Yeah.
recycle it, turn it into lamp glass, and then they embed like phosphorescent particles into them, so that
Wow. Oh yeah.
when you're wearing it during the day or night or whatever, once the
It
little
charges.
particle, it charges up, and then
Yeah.
the bracelet or the necklace or whatever glows from the inside. It's pretty
Free
neat
energy
shit.
as long as you got the sun. I mean,
Yeah.
energy shouldn't cost us anything. It really. I don't go all 10 full hat on conspiracy, but
Well, if they wouldn't have took Tesla out, we would have had free electricity by now.
well, yeah, and Edison just
That's my
it's
opinion. I'm
just the way
sticking to it.
things. It's just the way things worked out, But I looked at. Remember this iconic cover, the Falcon, his little limited series.
Oh yeah, I got that one still.
Yeah. I was thinking, I need to have another artist. Ryan James did the beat up. This would be a good one to homage.
Oh yeah, do a Sea Demon like that with him in there.
Yeah, Sea Demon or some other character.
I could see that.
Yeah, maybe even Devil Flyer with some of his feathers.
Yeah, Devil Flyer gets beat up quite a bit, doesn't he?
Who's that?
I said Devil Flyer gets beat up quite a bit too, doesn't he?
Well, in issue 1, he's going to fight, not this upcoming issue in the prequel, but, he's going to have to fight a big kaiju, which kaijus are kind of popular, demonic kaiju. Piglet comes to Pooh's house, Unfortunately, Winnie the Pooh's Christmas hint for lots of honey was completely misunderstood by Piglet.
Huh? I missed something.
Yeah, you got to look at the picture.
Oh, okay. Lots of honey. I like it.
Lots of honey. Yeah. You can get, the old glow in the dark. Speaking of glow in the dark, Aurora model kits. There's a magnet set of all the artwork from those on Etsy.
Oh wow!
And here's a shot of those. I know they're going to be small for you. You got starting from the right, the left to right on the top center. Frankenstein, Dracula, the Mummy. I had the Mummy. Witch, Wolfman. I had the Wolfman. King Kong. Never had him, but man, I'd like to have him. Godzilla, Hunchback, the Phantom of the Opera. I had him. And then who's this other? It's like a skeleton type thing. Something Castle. Frank, maybe
Immortal
Prisoner.
Oh, the Immortal Prisoner or something? Is that what it is? I don't know.
It's hard to read. The Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. That would have been a fun one. And the Creature.
Yeah. I had all of those except for the Hunchback, the one that we're not sure about, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. The rest of them I had.
You had the Witch?
Oh, no, I didn't have the Witch.
You had Godzilla and King Kong?
Yep, I had Godzilla, King Kong, Wolfman, Mummy, Dracula, Frankenstein, Phantom of the Opera, and the Creature.
Yeah, I had the Phantom of the Opera, Wolfman, and the Mummy, which were fun.
Yeah, I think King Kong and Godzilla were the only two
Man, if I'd seen
big
King Kong
monsters.
or Godzilla, yeah, probably got those. But I mean, any of those are nice. Of course, I might have saw them at the day and picked what the best ones.
Yeah, it was. That was one cool thing about my dad, because he worked a lot, and he didn't get to spend a lot of time with us. Because half the time he was, working his regular job as a cop, and then going and doing some kind of security detail at night or something to make extra money. But he would come home like, once a month or something, and bring me and my brother something cool. And once he found out I liked the Aurora Monster model kits, he just like for about like 6 or 7 months, I got one like every month.
That's
I'd
cool.
have a new one. Yeah, it was fun.
I saved this picture. Dillard kind of did a first two cover, but this is a nice Iron Man done by Alex Ross bursting through the metal.
Mm-hmm.
That something like that.
Oh, actual Iron Man? Wait a
Pig iron.
Yeah.
I will never forget that. And the only reason I know it is my brother had the Johnny Cash album, and it had Pig Iron in there. Pig Iron, I got Pig Iron, I got all Pig Iron. On the Rock Island, she's a mighty good road. Rock Island, she's the road to ride. Rock Island. I mean, he just goes a little.
What in the world are these things? Are they made out of marshmallow or something?
Oh, his face. Oh, drown him too. Oh, yeah.
Poor little guy.
Yeah, spank him with the spoon. Wobbly. Weebles wobble. I thought that was funny, especially spanking with the spoon. That is Nico Milk Pudding from Japan. Nico is Japanese for cat.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They make it out of cat milk?
Yes, I'm going to say yes.
Ah, crap. All right, I'm going to have to drop out. Come back in.
Okay, not before you see your werewolf.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Oh, God.
Actually, I have two werewolves for you today, at least.
My phone is being entirely uncooperative. Hold on. Okay, I'm back.
How dare you, you bastard. Man, we're already almost 40 minutes into the stream. Wow, it's going by quick. Episode 587.
Cool. That's not bad.
Yeah. Okay. I have one more for you, I think. Right after this one. Let me see. I'll find it here. I'm pretty sure they were close together. It might even be a Bernie Wright.
Ooh. I like Bernie's werewolves, man. He had a very cool, like, he made them all skinny and stretched out, but they're so fucking
and they
cool.
look more wolf-like you like, less wolf-man-like. Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and bounce out? You can take care of that issue, and then I'll let you back in.
I shall return.
Okay. And in the meantime, I'll look for that werewolf. Fox announces a new special, MASH, the comedy that changed television, will air January 1st, 2024, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Special tells the story of the series through a series of new and archival interviews with the cast and producers. So check that out January 1st if you so desire on MASH. On Fox. Aaron Lepresti says, seemed crazy, but only 5 days left until the Sunday closeout stream for Kit Carter, Planet Doom. Get it while the getting's good, he says. It is a good-looking project. Here's cover for it. One of the covers. And here's another cover. That is nice stuff. I think out of these two, even though I kind of like, swampy, viney, plant eating, or whatever, I like this one. It's colorful. It's, you know, I like that. Really has some depth to it too. Let's see. Eric and Boyd in the house. Hump and dump. Going to ask questions that was. I am sorry to hear you're having a bit of rough patch, Carrie. Eric says, how did anyone else still lurking? Yes, lurkers. Indeed, I think we haven't hit maybe about 38, 39 on yesterday's show on YouTube. That seems to suck till you take the other platforms into account, and we're well over 100 views. Twitter alone was 60 something, maybe. And that's not even counting Facebook. And then there are some streams. Every now and then I'll put in Twitch instead of Facebook. So sorry, Facebook viewers, but Twitch was there first. And we'll, certain ones we'll put over there. Most of them over Facebook now, but every now and then I'll, make the decision to put it over on Twitch. All right. There he is. Angry Shadow.
No, that's Happy Shadow. I'm playing
Oh, today it's Happy Shadow. Okay.
No, that's, if you look, that's Shadow playing a guitar. The other Shadow is Angry Shadow. Ravioli? Okay.
Really?
Sorry.
You got two by the same artist there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I never even noticed. They look the same
Yeah,
to me. I guess I didn't pay
here, hold on. I'll show you the other one.
No, don't. You'll trigger smoking for sure. And yeah,
see?
That's Downcast.
That's Angry Shadow.
Okay.
This is Happy. This is Happy Shadow playing his guitar.
I know somebody will be happy.
Yeah, you do.
Anyway, Caracals ears, caracal, CAR, car, right? ACALS.
Caracals. Yeah,
Caracals
I've heard
ear.
that.
Yeah. Have more than 20 muscles that swivel around to detect sounds of their prey.
Oh, a caracal. They're it's a kind of like a bobcat or something, but I think they're
or
South
a lynx, right?
Yeah, they're like a 35, maybe 40-pound cat, maybe a little smaller.
Big enough to cause you some trouble. Look at these ears.
They are, they're cute, man. Look at that thing. Look at the way the ears move. It's like, wah. I hear you.
If they would just speed that up, it might take flight, It is wild how they swivel.
He's just hovering about 6 inches off the ground.
Where do you put all that? It says over 40 muscles to do that.
Mm-hmm. It's all
that's pretty
probably
impressive,
down there.
even on Choppy Ass Theater.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're so cute, man. I love those
forward and backwards. That's pretty wild.
I love that they have the little little poofy things off the top of the ear. That's kind of it's cool.
Well, that's what makes it look bobcat or lynx like, right?
Well, yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
But I just
kind of like Captain America wings.
It's not. It's bigger than a house cat, but it's not like a lion or a leopard. I wonder if he
could moonwalk those things. Oh, here's the Bernie Wrightson. Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready? Are you ready for me?
I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh yes, I'm ready. Oh,
that's
a
very feral werewolf.
Now you're cooking. Still
those
has
bits
a
on
very
top of ears look like nipple tassels. Okay, I'll go with that.
This werewolf's got him a little bit. Look at that.
Oh, he
Oh,
almost looks like Hunchback of Notre Dame after he was bitten by a werewolf and turned.
yeah.
Very
His
hunched
face still
over.
looks fairly human. That's
Mhm.
pretty neat. I like that drawing.
And the coloring, he's like albino.
Is
He's white, white
yeah.
privilege.
Well, I was just looking at that. It's like,
Oh,
is it just spot colored, or is that a color drawing and the werewolf is just white? I don't know,
ah, it's not your
because
normal light.
the background is all colored. I don't know. It's cool though.
Yeah, yeah, it's different.
Mm.
Yeah, in case
And
you've
it's furnished.
forgotten, yeah, I almost forgot my other announcement besides the wraparound Jimmy Reyes cover.
Ah, yes, yes,
We
yes.
will officially be launching February 3rd. Well, it's been confirmed. We're no problem. Change it into a
Red Valkyrie
launch
channel.
over on Red Valkyries on Chase and Size channel. Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
Very
It'll,
nice.
like you say, it'll be here. That'll give Jimmy time to finish his wraparound cover, which I told him I'm trying to come up, and maybe we can discuss this if you have time, Shadowhawk, because I like your input. I like to tell you what I'm thinking. Of course, now I have to rethink because it's a wraparound cover now. You know,
Right. Yeah. So
I
now
don't
you
want to
got
make it too difficult on him, but
it.
I want to,
Oh, it's Jimmy, man. No, no, no. You make it as difficult as you possibly can.
I'll tell him you said that. By the way, good. I don't think he can do Salamandroid on that, and me get away with it. Maybe I have to
No,
ask. Maybe I
probably
can
not.
have him ask Ethan for me. Of course, you wouldn't dissent to that, would you? If we
No,
could
no,
do Salamandroid,
no.
you know.
Hey, the more sale I can get, the happier I am. So,
Can you name this artist? I know that's going to be small for you.
now, hold on. Let me
I
pull
can't
it up.
believe that. I almost good luck with it all, Rex. Absolutely. That's Art T. Bear back in the day, doing the New Mutants.
You didn't even give me a chance to guess. Jesus.
Well, I knew you had it. I had confidence in you.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah. No,
said, man, we got to move
that
on,
looks like
man.
Artie
I
Bear.
got a lot to share today. We got
I
birthdays
guess
and
so,
deaths.
man. Oh, well, keep it moving.
Keep it moving. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Uh,
Jolene,
it
Jolene,
is,
Jolene. Throw the
time for a
paper
cartoon.
rolling.
All right.
We just keep on Jolene for walleye.
Don't try to understand them. Just rope,
Just
throw,
set
and
the
bring
hook
them.
and land 'em. Soon we'll be listening to 'em fry.
Okay, this is supposed to be the best cartoon ever. Happy for money.
Best cartoon ever. Okay.
About 3.5 minutes long. Worth the watch, even on choppy SD.
So only on Choppy House Studio.
How dare you?
Ah, the old rat race.
Yes, and it really is a rat race out there. The majority of the Wild Kingdom is rodentia related,
Oh, yeah,
and that's not even counting New York. All right, I'm gonna go change my shirt. I've got time.
about time. Some clothes on. Yeah, the cubicles do remarkably look like mazes, don't they? Six killed in Christmas massacre.
get a ticket.
He's up on block. He had a dick
Yeah.
on the side of his car.
Who says we're not cultured over here?
That's right. Oh shit. Got me some happy pills.
We do the Disney thing.
Oh, it's coming down. Oh.
Look at that. Look at that mouse in the back with the 3 bikinis. Now, why doesn't he pick it up right here? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. That's why.
It is
Damn.
indeed a rat race out there. Yeah, no happy endings here today for you. I wish somebody would colorize this footage right here. Just make the water yellow instead of red, and it would be funny. Just a little colorization. Just make the water yellow.
What is that, a little baby hippo?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, that's a dog, a hairless dog.
Well, it's kind of hard to tell, right?
It's
I mean,
one of those pot belly pigs. No, it's a baby
Is
hippo.
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
The guy's peeing on it.
Oh, poor thing.
Maybe. He seems to be enjoying it.
Well, it's nice and warm. You don't know no better.
Only in Minecraft, folks. Only in Minecraft. There'd been a recent wave of gorgeous fashion models found naked and unconscious in laundromats on the west side. Unfortunately, I was assigned to investigate holdups at neighborhood credit unions. I was across town doing my laundry when I heard the call. That's a line from Police Squad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I figured this probably sums your day up, your attitude, Shadowhawk. On the way home. It's just like, okay. He just doesn't look engaged or interested there, That's the thing about Leslie, right? He could look real vacant at times.
Mm-hmm.
On this date,
he could give you that blank stare, where it's like
on this date, a little before I was conceived, a little before I was born, in 1964, the first broadcast of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer on NBC, a Rankin Bass animated extravaganza that resonates to this day. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So that's showing some of the stamps they've had. I want a Bumble stamp.
Cool.
Hell
64,
yeah. 1964. Yeah, it's been.
I only missed it by 3 years.
Yeah, you would have thought it was much later than that, wouldn't you? But
dude, I mean, I grew up with that movie, so I mean, as far as I knew, it always existed. Like when you're a little kid, it's like this has always been here.
Yeah, 59. I mean, 59 years. They'll be celebrating 60 years of that next year.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah.
For you that have written off, Nightcrawler altogether, here's a pretty cool Banff cover. with Nightcrawler.
I got no problem with Nightcrawler. I got a problem with the assholes that are writing him these days.
Right, retconning his origin. I don't know why they just
It
didn't.
didn't even change anything. It's so fucking stupid. All it did
Mm,
was make Mystique into a lesbian, but it didn't change anything else. He still got thrown off the cliff into the river.
yeah,
She still abandoned him. She was a horrible fucking mother, and then nothing has changed except and she's the dad now instead of mom. What? Just fuck off, Marvel. I hate you.
Eric says I lost interest in this cartoon after 20 seconds. Uh,
Yeah,
I
I saw
set up
where it was going. Oi,
OF
oi,
account.
Kate.
What's OF account? Did you
OnlyFans.
say hi to Kate in Orlando?
I just did.
Oh, okay. How dare you?
Hello, Kate. Now tell me to shush, and we'll be we're all good.
Be caught up then. Marvel needs to f off. That is certain. Eric says this is
Fucking Marvel.
Frank
I'm
Miller.
so.
Frank Miller.
And,
This was really the best look I think for.
and DC can suck it too, but I don't care as much about DC as I did about Marvel. So Marvel pisses me off more.
Yeah. They're both going down a crapper.
Yeah, they're both swirling down the fucking 4-inch pipe to the sewage plant. So.
The Wicker Man, celebrating from 1973, celebrating its 50th anniversary today. Christopher Lee was so passionate about the movie that he phoned around all his critic friends, encouraging them to watch it, going as far as offering to pay for their seats.
Wow.
Yeah.
I guess he had confidence in that movie, huh?
Well, it's a weird movie, The Wicker Man.
It is a weird. Dude, have you seen the remake with Nick Cage?
No.
It's actually pretty fun, man. I'm loving Nick Cage lately, man. The last 4 or 5 years, he's been great.
Skunk Artwork, his latest, I guess, Alien and Deadpool. Of course, Marvel owns the Alien and Predator properties now, licensed from, Dark Horse no longer has it. So this is kind of apropos.
Dude, did you hear the news that Mark Millar, is it Miller? I think he's Irish or Scottish.
Right.
Really popular, one of the more popular writers these days. Actually, one of them that's not an SJW piece of shit. He got is it Isaac King? Shit, I can't remember the guy's name. Isaac something. Anyway, from him, he's one of the top editors at DC, I think. And everything is now going to be everything Miller does from here on out. There's going to be a ton of trade paperbacks, news stories, all the stuff that he's going to do is all coming out through Dark Horse now. He's left Marvel and DC completely behind. He's only going to be publishing his stuff through Dark Horse. Him and the guy from DC teamed up, and then also, did you see the comic creator guy that came out, or not the creator, the local
There's
shop
a lot
owner
of
that
comic
came out?
creator guys coming
Yeah,
out.
no, the local shop owner that came out.
Oh, trans.
Local shop owner came out the other day.
Oh yeah, we talked about that yesterday.
Right.
Yeah.
And Mark Miller did an interview with him because he agrees with the guy and thinks.
Well, Rob Liefeld does too. I noticed he did a posting about that.
But he thinks all these pros that are coming after this guy and shit are pieces of shit.
Yeah, all he was saying is that it's not comics are not everything they need to be.
Well, what pissed him off, and I think this was,
he
was like, we don't need you to put your life into Superman or Spider-Man story. That's not why we're here buying the book. We want to read Spider-Man. I don't need to know about all your pronouns and everything else that matters.
And this guy's had a comic shop for like 30 years.
Yeah, like 30 years he's been in business, man.
Mm.
But on the good side, even though he did get a lot of backlash from fucking supposed pros and a bunch of other fucking SJW bullshit, the guy's channel, he got another 1,000 subscribers on his fucking YouTube channel already within the last couple days, and his store business has picked up like by 90%. So it all worked out in the end for the guy. These fucking idiots coming
That's
after him
good.
trying to cancel.
Yeah, because they're going to try and cancel. I mean,
Oh, they tried, dude. They came out hard for this guy. They were like, I mean, if it would have been 4 years ago, he'd have been toast. I mean, but things are a little bit different now. People aren't just jumping on board with that shit anymore.
yeah,
Like,
I think the tide is turning.
yeah, slowly, slowly, but I do see signs of hope. Now, unlike Mark Miller, he still thinks that we can save Marvel and DC. I at this point, I think it may be too late myself, but whatever. I would
Well,
love to see. I would
I
love to
think,
see him go back to the quality of the '80s and '90s, but I don't see it happening, dude.
man, have I been writing today, and I have the first page of the story. You'll get since I've been rethinking the first half of the Bog story that ties in with the Grey Tail story that Doc did last year.
Hmm.
It's going to have a lot more bystander in it.
Ooh,
In fact,
alrighty.
I'm going to start that story with bystander. You know,
Oh, very
and
nice.
yeah, they're going to be.
I like Bystander, man. I think he's
Oh
got
yeah,
the potential.
he deserves some more. Now whether I take the full 11 pages with that one story, or I might, you know, hey, if I have some pages of Geo, I might even put some of my work in there, huh?
There you
You know,
go.
kind of a
Hey,
setup for something, because this may
it's
be like a
your book, damn
two-page
it.
setup, huh? What?
I said it's your book, damn it.
Yeah, I'd like to be in there somewhere,
Yeah,
besides
yeah.
writing everything. Um,
I mean, yeah, you got the
uh,
publisher credit, and
Kate
but
says I just opened. One just opened up around the corner a few months ago. Retro and toys.
yeah,
Now,
okay.
see, Kate, if you're there in 2 years,
What
see if
kind of
they
toys
last more
though?
than 2 years. Most of them do not.
Are they good toys or are they new toys? That's the question. Is it like classic old school collectible stuff, or is it like the new Marvel Legends and bullshit?
All
Because a
right.
lot of those, frankly, are crap.
Uh, what do you think this is, Shadowhawk? What's this look like to you? All these pictures I'm getting ready to show you are magnified with an electron microscope, so they're
Oh,
blown
oh
up.
shit. Okay. Um. The surface of a tooth.
Well, it's the surface of a snail shell.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
And well,
I had a decent guess.
that was a decent guess. This is I'll just tell you this one. Common house spider embryo seen through a microscope.
Ew.
I knew you'd like it. It almost looks like a little Cthulhu, like
It's kind of cute.
yeah, till it eats your face off.
Yeah.
Um
It starts sucking your blood.
face hugger. Yeah, it's still disturbing, um, Shadowhawk, when Starship Troopers, when that thing comes up with and sucks his brain out,
Oh yeah,
even
and he
though it
gets the
looks
guy right,
cheesy.
like yeah, right in the freaking forehead. Just
Yeah, the top of his head. Yeah, and then it collapses his whole head. These are grains of sand. You've probably seen stuff like that on Twitter before, or posted somewhere. That's kind of neat. Just the different. That one looks like a tooth.
yeah,
Uh,
one looks
or
like an eye.
and I have some other grains of sand and stuff. They're just neat shapes and colors. This is seeds, though. Seeds blown up with a microscope. Don't know what kind
Uh,
of seeds, but It's got a variety there. When you see something like this, you're like pollen, sneezing. You can see, right? Very easily.
No, I usually have to have a physical cause. It's either bright light or pepper in the air.
Obviously, he's wet. If this is a longicorn's face, I don't know what a longicorn is, but face up close. Like I say, he's got to have droplets of water on him, which makes it even look more weird.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I have no idea what a longicorn is.
Ew. Haven't been in old school parking lot was full. Yeah, they probably have a small parking lot, right? A lot of those collectible places just are crammed into a small little, This is one of my favorites. It almost looks like a model kit thing. You know what this is, Shadow Hunt? I've actually seen pictures of this before. Those like Legos or something, doesn't it?
Those are pieces of Star Destroyer model pieces.
Actually, that's salt, like Eric and Boyd. It's actually grains of salt. Yeah.
That's crazy, dude. It looks like bricks and shit.
Yeah, it looks like some kind of broken together model pieces or plastic, doesn't it?
That's wild.
Oh, this.
Well, there you go. That's why salt's not good for you.
Fungus and a yeast colony from soil under a microscope. This will blow you away. Fungus and yeast colony out of soil.
Okay.
Almost looks like a landscape, doesn't it? With some flowers.
It does a little bit, yeah.
With maybe a sun up there or something.
I'm assuming that the sun is the
thing that will eat your face off.
Yeah. Well, what did you say it was? It was a mold and a what?
It's a fungus and a yeast colony from soil.
A fungus and a yeast colony. Okay, so I'm guessing the sun is the yeast colony, probably, and the fungus is
a planktonic crustacean magnified 100 times. So a plankton crustacean, platonic. Corner lot, yeah. Prime real estate, yeah. Corner lots are prime real estate. Probably not a big.
Look how cute the little guys are.
Yeah, yeah. You probably couldn't see it with your naked eye.
Save the plankton. Save the planktons. Shoot the whales.
Save the planktons. Yeah. And all those shrimp not shrimp, but squid that they eat too. What is it? What is it? What do you think this is, Shadow Hunt? Melted crayons, maybe?
This is your brain on drugs. Hold on. Let me get a closer look.
The color might give you a hint.
This is like some kind of horrible pimple or something.
Well, you better get what do they call that doctor? The
dermatologist?
No, the one that's on cable or whatever. That
Dr. Pimple Popper.
Pimple Popper, yeah. Mustard, honey, no. It's a total mystery, Eric. It's a total mystery.
It's TM.
Yeah. Eric, with your
wait a minute. It's another version of
honey mustard. No, not honey mustard. Yeah, combine the two. Kate, that's smart.
What's that damn painting? Is that Van Gogh?
Yeah, I
kind of. It's a daytime version of Starry Night.
Too, huh? Yeah, I did. No, that's lemon peel.
Oh, okay.
Magnified.
I got you.
Lemon peel. Yeah, but I got the same vibe off of it with the swirls and stuff.
It's kind of neat.
What is this? This is something similar, but tubular.
I'm totally tubular, dude.
Tubular, dude.
That looks like a blood vessel or something.
It does, doesn't it? Or a bone, like a bone
Like
segue or something.
a vein or like a
Yeah,
vein
that's
or
actually magnified 100 times. It's a bamboo section of bamboo.
wow. Okay.
I guess they
Makes
have,
sense.
the reason it's pink, they probably have to stain the slides, right? To
Yeah,
get
to make it, to get it to stand out.
it
You
visible.
remember doing that in science class back in the day? Like you would get an
Oh yeah,
insect wing or something, and you put a drop of dye on it so that all the
I've
little veins.
I've seen this before. This is quite disturbing. Almost looks like that Jabba the Hutt character. What was his name?
Uh, um,
Salacious
salacious,
Crumb.
salacious crumb, yeah.
Yeah. So this has to be the live version of the Henson inspiration. A face of a deep sea telescope fish up close. And I sent this one to Ryan. I thought he might appreciate that. And I think they're real long and tubular. Imagine if you had a blind date
Well,
and
cool.
not shown up at the door.
That little guy looks. He looks like some kind of crazy cartoon.
Yeah. I thought he looked like Salacious Crumb,
A little bit, yeah.
a little bit. Yeah. He almost looks like he had pearl eyes.
Yeah, that's crazy looking.
This thing probably lives
Look
at
at all
such
them
a
little
depth.
fucking teeth, though, dude. That's it's kind of a little scary.
Oh yeah, yeah. Eric says WTF. The microscope bamboozled us.
That's shadow in the morning, Carrie.
He probably lives at such a depth that he's probably blind.
Yeah,
It almost looks
probably.
like he has two pearls for eyes,
Hmm.
oyster pearls. Pretty strange.
It's amazing all the creatures we still haven't discovered on our own planet yet.
And some that we have, like this one.
Hmm. And
What is
we're
that?
still discovering new ones every day. All right, wait a minute. That looks like the fuck is that? It reminds me of a cartoon character, but I can't think of which one right at the moment.
Beaker, maybe? Beep, 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 beep.
No, they were. It's something newer.
Worm. Well, you're not too far off, Kate. Worm. Um, Good stuff says, Shadow, you look different. Must be the icon, right? That's a maggot. That's a maggot.
Oh, Jesus.
I knew you'd like that one.
Yeah, this is my Shadow Still Happy icon. If I get
Here's
kicked
the
again today,
world's
I'll have a
smallest
mad
smiley
icon.
carved in gold,
Yo, good stuff.
magnified 15,000 times.
15,000. Why does it have a smiley face on it?
That's got to be imperceptible. I guess they wanted a smiley face. I mean, that you couldn't really, they knew it was there, but they couldn't see it. Timothy Olsen, what's up? Hey, Timothy.
Hail, Timothy.
Good stuff is admitting he's high to Kate. He said, hi, Kate.
Good stuff is always high, Rex. Don't be
See,
dissing
they're high
people.
Rex. He admitted to me he was high.
Hail, good stuff. And tell the missus we said hello too if she's around.
What's this? It almost looks like stacked sushi or gummies or something.
Oh,
Good stuff says it's true. I'm always high. Laugh
I'm
out
gonna
loud.
say that's skin cells.
It's moth eggs.
No, okay, I was way off on that.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like you stumble into a batch of moth eggs every day.
No,
This is actually
it's
quite
weird,
pretty.
Peter.
This is actually quite pretty and strange.
Pretty strange.
What do you think that is?
I have no goddamn clue, Rex.
That is slime mold.
Okay.
magnified.
Awesome. I
I thought they were gummies.
can't,
Yeah, don't
can't,
eat them.
can't get me can't get
Moth
me
egg.
enough lime mold.
No, it's slime mode. You know, and that's some cruddy stuff.
Dude,
This is
I
a cool
found
one.
out a couple of years ago. This is crazy. There's an actual like bacteria, bug, some kind of like single-celled organism now that if you get diesel fuel, diesel fuel like in big storage tanks like they have on farms and
Yeah.
stuff like
Oh, it
that.
stinks too. Yeah.
Well, if you get water mixed into it,
Mm-hmm.
it will actually breed these little fucking goddamn microscopic creatures that live in the diesel contaminated water. You would think nothing would be able to live in there, right?
Right. Yeah.
But there's actually some kind of weird little protozoan bacteria thing, and they will fuck up all your small lawn equipment and shit. They clog up the filters, they destroy your carburetors.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah, and you don't want water in your fuel anyway.
No, well, most diesel tanks that are big storage tanks like that, you've got to, because the water will only separate and sit on top, or the oil, no, the oil will sit on top of the water. So you've got
Ahoy,
a
Doc.
little, so you got a little plug at the bottom of those tanks where you can
Right.
drain out the water. So you make sure you're not getting water in your fuel when you fuel up. But problem is, a lot of people don't do that on a regular basis. You get a little bit of water buildup, and then you get these critters in there. And yeah, they fuck all like chainsaws and lawn care equipment. They will fuck that shit up, dude.
You
Well, we've
must have
had
been
this.
a beautiful
Hey,
baby.
Doc,
Must
for
be
Hell
you,
no.
for you
beautiful child.
drinkers out here, I'll just tell you this one. This is Pale Ale beer, magnified.
What? That's beer?
It says Pale Ale. Yeah. Isn't that wild?
That's Cal
Okay.
El.
Yes, from Krypton. Damn it, Doc. Some more microscopic sand pieces, particles. It's amazing. Little bitty, really fossils, creatures, make up
I was gonna
sands.
say, dude, that one in the bottom left corner is actually that's a fossilized creature. He may be sand now, but
The diatom.
Right.
Diatomaceous earth. Yep.
You know what this is? You might be able to guess this one.
Damn it, good stuff. What's up?
Doc Blaley, lock.
Good stuff says it's a yellow nipple.
It's a
It was like fungus.
Ooh, you wouldn't want to get fungus on it.
Why has it got that almost perfectly round center? That's what's throwing me off.
It's an eyelash.
Mushroom.
It's an eyelash. It's a
Peanut butter. It does look like peanut butter, doesn't it?
A petal of a flower. I don't fucking know.
Yeah. That was a pupil and iris magnified. So you were pretty close, Doc, like an eye.
Well, that's what was making me wonder because they had that very nice circular form to it. You don't see.
You know
a
what
lot
this
of
is?
It's
that's a sebaceous gland. A pore in the skin.
It
Yeah,
is
it is.
skin. It is a tattoo
A
needle
blackhead?
puncture in human skin.
Oh,
Yeah, it looks like
damn.
if you zoom in on a sebaceous gland, it looks just like that too.
No, that's wow.
And where is your
Well, you
sebaceous?
forget Doc was an actual Doc.
The your sweat glands or sebaceous glands, the little
Oh,
pores.
okay. All right.
When you get a white head or a black head, that's sebaceous.
Oh God.
It's the Sarlacc. It's the thing that ate Boba Fett.
I really like this one. It reminds me of like a Led Zeppelin album. It's magnified 2,500 times, Do you know what it is?
Probably not.
It's a CD.
It is. It's a compact disc.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, those are the bits of information.
Isn't that wild? It reminded me of like a Led Zeppelin album or something, like blimps in the.
Look at who's 2 for
This
2
is
coming
like,
in here.
yeah, doing good. Okay, well, what's this, Doc?
That's the mouth of a not a butterfly, a moth or a spider.
Yeah, it's a tarantula.
Yeah.
Fangs.
So, yeah, spider.
Yeah, tarantula. Mm-hmm.
Good stuff says it's a sex toy.
Venom fangs. Yeah.
It's a French
I
ticket.
threw this one in here. Here's microcircuitry. That's pretty cool. Magnified like 2,500 times. Looks like a.
Oh, yeah, I would have got that one right off.
Little bits of herbs and
The
spices.
the smaller it gets, the more it starts to look like the proteins in a DNA molecule.
Mhm.
This is a firefly, the face of a firefly.
Get ready to be scared.
Yeah, that's looks like my ex-wife. Bless her heart.
It was my ex-wife.
She went heavy on the mascara, huh, Doc?
Now you're 3 for 3. Any idea what this might be?
Nope. Here, I'm looking at the chat. So
Tetris.
Your first instinct is to say
Bye,
scale,
Kate.
but I think that's a bird's feather when you're zoomed in on it.
No, actually,
I
it's
think
shark.
it's the blade of a knife.
Shark skin, Doc. You were close.
Shark skin?
Shark skin.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I should have known that.
Yeah, shark skin is like this, and it's like, I mean, they can graze you and cut you.
There's a term for that. It's
It's called
I can't think.
deadly.
Do you have it there, Rex?
What?
The term for what a shark skin is. There's a term for it where it's like so rough and sharp that
Oh no!
like if it rubs up against you one way, you'll never hardly even feel it. If you rub your hand down it the wrong way, it'll fucking just tear the flesh off you.
So that's either coral or paper.
What do you think, Shadowhawk?
I think it might possibly be a hair.
Well, technically, you're right because that is the edge of your fingernail. So, and nails are really
Keratin.
hardened hair.
Yep.
So I'll give you that.
Rex.
What?
That crusty ass fingernail, that had to be yours.
No. It was Vic King's. Anyway, some more grains there of sand and little fossilized remains in there.
You can call them grains of sand, but some of those are actually individual little tiny little rocks.
NASA's new space lab. No, actually, that's a snowflake, of course. Dirt. Nope. Oh, and I had to show this one again. I only talked about it over there on your mayonnaise.
Yeah, baby.
Mayonnaise.
Look at that. Nothing is appealing about that, Doc.
Look at on a banana.
Dude, it looks like freaking looking at drops of oil suspended in water. It literally does.
Exactly. That's all. Yeah. And Lorenzo, it is time for your lizard representation. Got a good one for you here today. Lizard with a leap.
Oh, look, it looks like he's jamming.
I don't get what's going on with his legs. Did he lose his feet?
No, he's just stretched out there on his back.
Chilling.
and he's
Yeah, but
got
I
his
see the
private
legs.
bit.
I don't see any
He's
feet.
warming his private bits. You just had to point that
I
out.
think the feet are like
Oh,
kind of tucked down in the grass there.
Yeah, they're tucked down.
they're holding. If you look, they're holding on to his tail nub.
Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that.
Okay, that's freaky. Good
He's
stuff, said Camp on.
self-comforting, man. He's jamming on a leaf, and
I was gonna say, man, when I jam, that's exactly how I sit.
that's right.
What, you grab your tail with your
Yeah, I
feet?
hold my tail between my feet.
Okay.
Look at my icon, Rex. I mean, come on.
All right, what is this, guys? This will blow you away.
Sand spur.
No.
Oh, that's a virus.
No, that's a wild carrot seed.
All right.
I disavow.
Why do you disavow?
I've never seen a carrot seed or a banana seed.
Well, this
Ever.
is blown up. This is through a microscope. It's, you know.
I've never
I'll
seen a
just tell you.
carrot seed.
I'll just tell you.
Don't
and
you
Doc,
usually
maybe
just
you
grow a
could
carrot
be-
by cutting off the end of it, and sticking it in the ground?
That's I've
Well, I
never
won't
known.
tell you. I won't
I've
tell you.
never
I'll
known,
let
to
you
be
guess.
honest.
You know what that is?
No.
The
I
thing
tell you
that,
no every time, man.
the whale probe from Star Trek 4.
Yeah, and you know what? They just celebrated their anniversary of that movie, Doc, just yesterday, I think.
Well, that's a hair, and I'm going to guess that's a mite feeding on that hair.
No, that's a human embryo in the middle of the eye of a needle.
Get out of here with that.
What the fuck? Well, then that's that.
This raises questions.
So it's it's a photoshopped picture
Wow.
of the eye of a needle with a human embryo.
Yeah, what isn't a human embryo?
Well, that's not even fair,
larger
Rex.
than
That's not a
that?
fucking. That's not even like magnified real picture. That's like some kind of
It says
Photoshop
electron
trickery.
microscope view of a human embryo in the eye of a needle.
Well, how did it get there?
Oh well, maybe they just held the eye of the needle up in front of the embryo and like shot through it.
Maybe they shoved it up. Well, anyway.
I don't know, man. There's so much weird shit going on with what people are doing to embryos and things these days. I don't even want to know.
Very true. Happy birthday to Firestorm, created in 1977 Star Wars year. Firestorm's birthday today.
I like Firestorm.
Yeah,
Back in the
Firestorm's
day.
cool.
I don't know about now. I don't know what's happened.
Oh,
lately.
you want to see some Cyber Frog animation, albeit very short?
Oh yeah, yeah, I've seen it.
Rudy
Cool.
Solomon III did it. Ethan likes it. Little fan art, little Cyber Frog animation for you. Might even see some Salamandroid.
You might.
I'll play it a couple times because it's on copy yesterday. No, it's a bet.
Yeah, I saw this last night.
Did you? Oop. I like the little, cricket. Or, I mean, it's,
Oh, dude.
what do you call it when a crow?
Ethan.
Yeah, I like the crow.
Ethan announced the other day he's doing like live streams almost daily now. He's getting back into doing, videos and all that stuff.
I'll be right back.
But he announced the other day he's getting Johnny Brennan from the Jerky Boys to be the voice
an
of
artist?
Cyberpunk. Did you ever see the movie The Jerky Boys?
No, never even heard of it. But I do like beef jerky.
Do you remember back in the early 90s, there was a comedy duo and they used to do just like prank phone calls and stuff? Like Howard Stern would have them on all the time. And the one guy was, he had like a real New York, Brooklyn-y accent. Hey there, what are you doing there, sizzle chest? Hey, don't piss me off there, motherfucker. And he had just like real fucking just obnoxious New York accent, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, this guy's a classic.
Now, he was a regular on the show, right? that to call in to Stern?
Yeah, he would.
Regular call-in?
Him and his comedy partner would
Okay.
make
Okay.
these skits up and stuff. And
Right.
they actually got so big that they got a movie made out of it. But they were pretty popular for a little while. Anyway, that's when Ethan was growing up doing Cyberfrog and all that stuff. So in his head, he always imagined Johnny Brennan as like the voice of Cyberfrog. Well, he's doing a new trailer animated with somebody, I forget, it might be this guy that we're talking about right now.
Uh-huh.
And he confirmed the other day on his live stream that he's got Johnny Brennan to do the voiceover. So he will officially be the voice of Cyberfrog. It's going to be so fucking cool.
Neat. So he's gonna have a Brooklyn accent?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Cyberfrog is, for whatever reason, yeah. I mean, I guess because, Ethan grew up in Jersey and Philly and around those parts, and he's used to hearing people like that. So in his head, that's the way Cyberfrog always sounded. So, and like he had said this, God, man, but way back when, like 2017, 2018, when I first found him again. And he was like, I'd love to get Johnny Brennan to do the voice of Cyberfrog. And I was like, oh, that would be hilarious. And yeah, here we are, going into 2024, and it's confirmed he's going to do it.
Interesting. Doc, are you back with us, or are you still getting coffee?
I don't think Doc's a Cyberfrog.
I think I heard him. There, coming back in.
What was that?
No,
I was just asking if you were back with us yet.
That's not what I said.
Hmm?
I didn't hear anything else.
I'm not a Cyberfrog fan.
Right. Well, I mean, it's not every day, some fan does animation. I thought we'd check it out anyway. We
were just saying if you were a real fan, Doc, you would have done some animation by now. But
all right, Doc, got a little bit further on this last night.
I'm gonna get beaten into a little pile of feathers.
Very cool. Very cool.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I have never read a Cyberfrog book.
No?
Okay.
But yeah, you are a fan. You've drawn Salamandroid and fairly nicely, my friend.
I respect the art. When Ethan was just starting out, I was just starting out in comics.
Mm-hmm.
So he
okay.
He had his Harris deal at that time, I think.
Oh,
and I was aware of Cyberfrog, but it didn't look like anything I wanted to get into.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Right. I got you. Well, Cyberfrog back in the day was a different animal too.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. And the Harris
deal was no
his worst thing. He'd already been doing it over there at Hall of Heroes for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Cyberfrog back in the day too was more of it was just it was Ethan was what, like 19, 20 when he was doing that book?
He was 19 when he started.
He seemed to be kind of like a wisecracking Spider-Man anti-hero.
Yeah.
He was all about
underground in there too.
Yeah, and he was crude, he was rude, he was a Nirvana fan, he was everything Ethan was when he was,
I keep coming back to this, but I think Shadowhawk, that's a ripple in the pond from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Just saying.
Well, no, for sure. I mean, Ethan's never denied that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles influenced him a little bit.
Okay.
Didn't Ethan appear in Wizard magazine about Cyberfrog back then?
Yes, he did. Uh-huh.
Yeah, like he did.
I remember he was younger and stupid looking with blonde hair.
And,
yeah.
He had hair.
That Bob
he was a lot skinnier back then.
Doc, I wanted to make sure you're back from your coffee or rolling or whatever you did, because I wanted you to see this. This is I hope I say this right. Jetto Vator, Jetto Vator is the world's first water-propelled flying bike, and it's recently created the spectacular Jedi Vator, a real-life flying replica of the famed Star Wars speeder bikes,
Mhm.
and only on Choppy Ass Theater, I might add.
I'm guessing
Oh
it's a Jetovator.
Oh,
All right.
wow.
No
Get a
one.
costume swap there.
Oh yeah. I gotta get one of these.
It looks like they've got a tube, though, where they're pumping that goes off the back of it. Like
yeah,
it's got a
Yeah.
tether.
You probably got a very short distance that you can propel yourself on those.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
But when you get to the end of the hose, you probably just hover there.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not
well,
like a quick jerk thing.
I don't
or
know.
anything.
Have you guys seen like the jet boots and stuff where you can go get in the water and you can do Iron Man type stuff with the
Yeah.
jet boots? That it all runs off of a Sea-Doo motor. They hook that hose up to the jet.
Well, now there's the one where the guys actually got the jets that go on your hand and you can fly with them.
1980,
Yeah, but
it
you're
said,
still tethered to a hose somehow, and then
No,
there's
no, there's no
this
hose.
is self-powered.
Yeah,
Okay, as I haven't seen a self-powered one yet.
they are literally jets that you slide your hand into and grip, and depending on how you point them, you float.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Are they battery? I'm guessing battery power, electric
No,
motor.
they're JP5 jet fuel. You wear a pack on your back with the fuel, and you.
So that sounds extremely dangerous.
Well, hell
there you go,
yeah!
Doc. Here's an art lesson right there.
Oh
Cable
my
from
god!
1990.
Oh my god! Oh sweet
Wow.
Lord, have mercy! Who did that?
Oh, I'm sure that was Rob.
Yeah, it's got to be Rob. I'm guessing.
Yeah. Nobody draws like Rob. And why would they? I'm just saying.
I think that was fan art.
No, that wasn't fan art. That was a
You officially got a snort out of it.
Okay.
It might have been. It might have been fan art, dude. I don't think that was.
That
Rob.
had to be fan art.
Yeah, I mean, I love to make fun of Rob.
I don't think so.
Else,
I
but
really
I don't think that was
so.
Rob.
When you look around and realize that most people around you and nearly everyone you have ever known are lost, brainwashed sheep. Absolutely. I think I could.
And we lost Sean.
So what's been going on today, Doc?
I've been very sick today, Rex.
Have you really? That sucks.
I've
been very busy. I've been very busy.
Struggled to get through my own show.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've just
Carrie mentioned your something you said on your show about your favorite female artist or something.
Oh, we were doing the best babe artists.
Best babe artist, right? Yeah. And I said John Byrne because he did the book Babe. Babe was called Babe.
We
did you ever see that book?
Yeah, we highlighted several of the greats.
Mm-hmm.
But the general consensus is that Frazetta just drew some women, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I was trying to think of one, and
Adam Hughes was good. Art Adams was good.
I'll give you one. I mean, we could say John Byrne, but I'll give you another one. You could say Dave Cockrum. He drew good women.
Yeah.
He was the one that came up with all those Legionnaires and Storm, and Nightcrawler was going to be a Legionnaire, but DC didn't want him, so he became an X-Man. DC could have had Nightcrawler as a character.
I'm just saying, Mike Grell.
History,
Mike Grell.
Mike Grell. Yep.
Great women.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mike Grell.
Frazetta was doing thick before thick was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday,
Rosetta's women, even though I was much more into the more 80s style aerobics body, just because that was
Jane
where
Fonda,
I
we
grew
get it.
up. Well, it's the period I grew up in, but
Right.
I always loved Rosetta's ladies, man. It's just like,
Yeah.
oh,
Well, that's only because they were scantily, if ever, clad. They
No,
were
it's
naked.
not just
They were
that.
nude.
It's not just
no, he just knew how to.
Such highlights. Such
He knew how to
listening.
paint a lady.
He's
they
yeah.
were curvy
I
in
don't know
all the
about his
right
private
places.
bedroom life, but
They were curvy in all the right places.
that's true. They were curvy.
Mhm.
They're more curvy than a Rubik's cube.
Who was doing Red Sonja back in the 70s? Was that
Frank
Oh
Springer.
God,
yeah, Springer
yeah.
could draw.
And I believe today is
Mhm.
Frank Springer's birthday.
Oh well.
Heavenly. Yeah. So good
Jack,
call, Doc.
what was his name? Jack Springer?
Frank Springer.
Frank Springer. I'm gonna look him up.
Yeah. Look it up.
If those are the Red Sonjas
Today
I'm
in
thinking of, yeah.
Today, Daniel Defoe, not William Defoe, but Daniel Defoe in 1719 published in London Robinson Crusoe, Defoe's first long work of fiction. It introduced two of the most endearing characters in the English literature, Robinson Crusoe and Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Old movie poster there. Robinson Crusoe. Adventures of Robinson Crusoe.
You sure it was Frank Springer?
Was it Sprague? I think it might have been Sprague, Doc. Sprague.
No, it's Springer.
I was right. Trying to get me to doubt myself. I don't know.
There was a Sprague too, though. I can't remember what he did offhand.
Well, been going for about an hour over there on the Man Cave. They have H.W. Desper, which is on Mythical Stew. Huh?
Yeah,
Hojo?
it's Hojo.
Oh, Hojo. Yeah, Hojo Desper.
Glenn Fleming.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Hey,
you
Glenn,
don't think.
It's clobbering time.
Hell, Glenn.
It's almost midnight, Glenn. It's past your bedtime. Good Lord, he said.
Good Lord. Yes. No wonder they thought that would cause juvenile delinquency back in the day.
I mean, it kind of did, Rex.
What's that?
Yeah, but they didn't have to do censorship, did they?
It caused me to
yes, they did, Rex.
Some more lizard representation and good news for Godzilla people. Godzilla -1 making $1,225,000 plus $396 to go along with it. Anyway, however you want to say that, was the top grossing movie over Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and
that's just for one day. That's
for one day. Okay.
One day.
Yeah. All right, one day then. There we go. So everybody likes
been,
the mass destruction.
He's been out for a while now.
That's since December 1st with the early showings, even. Yeah.
Right. Today's what, the 7th, 6th or 7th?
I don't know if I still have it but I had an elf like this. This is like a face hugger.
I love it.
Oh, there you go. There you go, guys. There's the Christmas tree.
Oh.
And a cute little thing.
And while we screw around here on YouTube, meanwhile, at the border. Look at all those families coming in. That says it all right there. We got to do something. We don't have a nation without borders. Just saying. What do you think, Doc?
Look at that.
It's like you're going to get struck again, Rex. I guess. I don't know. Oh man.
All
Right.
Don't
right.
mean
Right.
All right.
don't mean
I'll
to.
start getting
I'm
things
just
ready.
trying to do my part.
Rex, we got like 11 more days before I get
Oh
more
crap.
free time. You better
Yeah,
get
I'm
your shit
screwed.
together.
I'm screwed. Well, at least I got some. This is actually cartel. This is not a special forces guy. This is actually cartel guys down on Mexico.
Well, maybe since it's winter
They're well
time, if you
funded
were
and
lucky.
well equipped. Just saying.
I mean, if they want to dress up and play soldier, we can accommodate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just saying. We got
Well,
some guys that
I
are
just want to know
pretty
how did
good
this
at doing that. That's what I'm saying.
how did this guy
I
get
was
car
just gonna.
insurance?
I just
I just
thought
want to know.
you needed some target practice in Minecraft.
Yeah. Oh yeah, crash shabba.
Yeah. How
Why
does
is
he
he
get
so
car
skinny?
insurance? I want to know. Oh yeah.
When did the Kool-Aid man get so thin? Did he go on a crash diet? What the hell
Diet Kool-Aid, sugar free.
Took all the sugar out. He skinnied right up.
Hey Rex,
Yes. Oh,
you know how you can tell that I didn't win the lottery? Because I'm
He's
here.
still talking to you. That's right.
I'm here.
right. He's still talking to me. Right. Yeah. Glenn says ban it. after he drops find my comic and says off to bed, yeah, Ethan, I had mentioned this earlier. Ethan will be on John Longbox's next Wednesday at 8:30 Eastern. Just wanted to get that in there. So the Human Sunbeam will be over there on John Longbox. He's really apparently Christmas has been canceled. Sorry. I don't know how to break this to you.
Yeah, it was canceled when fucking whatchamacallit
Look
got
at the
elected.
picture. Look at the picture.
I see it.
The reindeer are already gone. Just saying.
Goji would never harm Santa Claus
Yeah. Gojira.
unless he accidentally swallowed him, maybe.
Mhm.
But you ever swallowed a gnat? Come on, it's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
I didn't mean to.
Stop blaming yourself.
The estimate of this
I
tree
feel
is
so
that
bad. I killed him.
it's 1,200 to 3,000 years old. It's down in Mexico.
Okay. What? Oh, it's a tree. Okay. I can believe that on a tree.
Isn't that amazing? That's a
Thought you were going to show me another tortoise or some shit. Like a big, long, white beard.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Like an old Chinese kung fu master, you know?
I could take care of that with a chainsaw real quick. Just saying.
Hey,
No, you couldn't. No, you couldn't.
No,
Rex.
No.
That thing is huge. They don't make chainsaws big enough.
Anyway, happy hump day, everybody.
You can take the real quick out of that statement.
Quick. I mean, you may eventually be able to do it with a chainsaw, but it's probably going to take you about, I don't know, what do you think, Doc, a year?
Yeah.
It'll take a minute.
A year? Yeah. Maybe.
That's a big ass tree, dude.
I got to say so. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Oh.
Yo, when I was working with county parks, we had to cut down a couple, that were a danger, that were, I don't know, 125, 150 years old or something, like 6 or 8 feet around at the bottom of the trunk.
Yeah.
And that would take us a couple of days, dude. We would get halfway through it the first day and then actually fell it on the second day.
I've seen some pretty fast tree downing.
I mean, yeah. If you got the right equipment, but we were using, 36-inch chainsaws.
I'm in a tornado bringing down 5 giant live oaks. in a
Oh
split
well, that's
second.
well, Mother Nature is a whole nother beastie.
It was,
32 years ago yesterday, Doc. You were correct.
That's
Star
always
Trek
correct.
4.
What do you mean?
Don't doubt the doctor.
That's right.
general
When the
as a
doctor is
general.
in, the doctor is in. All right, Eric. Sorry, buddy. Have a good night.
So I guarantee you, 32 years ago, I was in the theater watching that. And, well, yesterday would have been the day. And then I believe yesterday also, okay, all right. I gotta prepare you for this. Okay, let me just look it up.
Oh, look out.
Hey,
All right, I'm bracing myself for impact right now.
all right. Well, please and thank you. Please keep all hands and feet into the
Timing is everything, Rex.
Tell the right.
timing is everything, but you can't have everything keyed up, and we're going beyond the norm.
On my show, it's always keyed up and ready to go.
Fuck off. Okay.
Clytus, I'm bored. What plaything can you offer me today?
Oh, sorry, Doc.
Obscure body in this case.
No, it's funny.
The inhabitants refer to it as the planet Earth.
It's the anniversary again of Flash Gordon.
For annihilation.
Pathetic earthlings. Who can save you now?
You kill every one of us.
Strange object imaged in the Imperial vortex.
Remove the Earthwoman. Prepare her for our pleasure.
Pleasure.
Don't kill him yet, Father. I want him. Go, Flash, go!
I still say Flash was a dumbass for giving up the princess for that cheerleader dog.
And what's wild, his character was dubbed the whole movie. That's not the actor's voice.
No.
I saw this on the opening night in 1980.
You know the best part about this song is, dude, is my wife for 25 years or whatever, until we got together 20 years. She thought it was Flash. He'll kill every one of us.
Okay.
I don't know why that. You know how you get the brain fart on song lyrics sometimes?
Oh, yeah.
We started talking about it. She's like, "Oh, I love that song." She's like, "Flash, Flash, he'll kill every one of us. He slayed the kids and the moms and the dads and all the children and everyone. He'll kill everyone." What the fuck?
Okay.
Where did you come up with this?
I missed the Bob Barker Price is Right girls. Come on, around Christmas time.
Oh, the Price is Right girls were,
Yeah.
well, back in the day they weren't girls. Those were ladies. They were
Lady.
fully grown and
Dude
well
looks
mature.
like a lady. Wait a minute.
These weren't no 18-year-old supermodels, walking around. They were like classy chicks back then. But it eventually evolved into everything it is today.
Carrie says that song just makes me think of the ad we have here.
Oh, that's right. They sell a cleaning product, Carrie?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we've played that before.
She showed it to us.
I think we desperately need a Buck Rogers Flash Gordon crossover.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that would be cool. I don't know why they've never done that yet. I mean, they've both been around for what, 75 years? How has that never happened yet?
It needs to happen. I mean,
probably because of licensing. Probably because of licensing.
Screw licensing. It's got to be public domain by now.
Yeah, but yeah.
Okay.
I mean now, but I mean even back in the day, studios used to work together.
This is all wrong now. How dare you?
You
You have stolen my dreams. How dare you?
Oh, that's awesome. Oh my God, who's the genius behind that one?
How dare you?
Yeah.
They photoshopped fucking Hillary's face onto Greta. That's
I know you'll like this one,
amazing.
Shadowhawk. This is so true.
Oh, Lord help.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, those fucking things suck so bad.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh.
they did.
Shin
God,
breakers.
I hated those
I would
goddamn
do it
things.
multiple times a day. You know, I was chewed
Oh,
up
dude, yeah,
like a
dude. Oh.
lawnmower. Yeah.
Bro,
When I used to I'd be out on my dirt bike, like doing jumps and shit like that, and you come down and your feet come out the pedals and your
And when
shin
it
just
happens, you
rides
look
right
like
down
this
that thing.
afterwards.
Yeah.
What just happened?
Look like you just ran your shin bone across a cheese grater.
Right.
I did that.
Yeah.
I had a 12-speed bike. I'm going down a steep hill in 12th gear, pedaling as hard as I can, passing
Oh,
cars.
got the back to your legs.
And foot came off the pedal, and it came around and got me. And I'm talking about, I did a tumble at about 45 miles an hour, road rash. It was horrific.
Oh, dude, the worst one I ever saw. My
Road
a
rash.
friend of mine, his older brother was like my brother's age, so he's about 5 years older than me. So I was probably about 8. So he was like 13 or something. And he comes out of the trails at the end of our neighborhood, and he's riding like a big boy bike, a 10-speed, 12-speed.
Big
We
boy.
still had
Oh,
we were
yeah.
little guys. We didn't have those yet. And he's got a little twig caught in his front tire and in the spokes. And he's just like casually cruising by us, ignoring us completely because we're just a bunch of little kids standing on the corner watching him go by and reaching for this fucking twig, right? Trying to pull it out of his spokes.
Oh, no.
Yeah, dude, he fucking got his fingers caught.
Oh, no.
It spun his hand around, caught the fork, flipped the bike completely over, dude. Broke his fucking back in the street,
Oh,
right
man.
in front of him. Dude, there was like 6 little fucking 8-year-olds standing around in the street
Story
just
that keeps on
screaming, going,
giving.
ah!
The story
Like
that
watching,
keeps on giving.
like watching the Hindenburg explode.
Doc,
Dude,
did
it
you see
was
this?
horrible. And I'm sitting there watching him reaching for this
Is that
twig,
a-
going, that's a bad
some
idea,
homemade
dude.
soap?
That's homemade soap that my sister's daughter made me.
Yeah, I've got
Yeah.
some. I've got some in the bathroom that.
That's Rex's story, and he's sticking to it.
Once
I'm gonna say
I'll
that's
smoke
a
it
nice,
later. I'll smoke
that's
it
a
later.
nicely pressed bar of Arabian hashish. That
There you go. Speaking of hashish, well, no, Leonardo from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as the Gill Man in Creature from the Black Lagoon from NECA Toys.
What?
Yeah. A combination
All
of
right.
Leonardo and the Creature from the Black Lagoon from NECA Toys. Come on.
Oh my goodness.
Okay,
I'll take
I'm.
That's cool. I like it.
No, I'm not down with that.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
not
gonna
down
call
with that?
foul. I'll call foul.
Abomination. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Speaking of abominations, how about this?
I love the Creature from the Black Lagoon, dude. You don't fuck with him.
The Munchamori. I like it. I like it. The Munchamori.
That one I don't mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Java Fett's actually workable, I think.
Happy heavenly birthday to France Lang. France Lang, the great director. Did you guys ever, do things for Christmas? Like we would pop corn and string corn on the. How about
we didn't do
toilet
shit.
row?
We sat
decoration?
around on our lazy fat asses. Of course we did.
No, we never did that. We
You
did
never
make
did
No,
the
we
toilet
didn't.
row decorating thing.
we
Oh,
made-
actually, well, I got
We-
involved
we
because
kind
my
of
wife
poor,
got
you
into crafting a few years back. And she
Uh-huh.
discovered all these really cool little Christmas things that you can make with paper towel rolls and toilet paper rolls. Oh, dude, yeah, I had like, I don't know, 300-400 paper towel rolls and toilet paper rolls, like they got saved for a year. It
Mhm.
was horrible.
We made
It was horrible.
We made Christmas garland out of construction paper, making the chains.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we did that.
Doc, we
And-
do that in prison ministry. We call it a prayer chain, and it, one time it went around. Well, it kept getting longer and longer. It was one time I know it went around the giant chapel like 3.5 times. It
Oh,
was
dude, I used to have this tree.
We have it.
Yeah, my aunt did too. I think my mother still has it.
We have it now.
We have it
Yeah,
now.
my mom had a little green one like that, and then we had one that was about twice as big that was pure white, and you just but you plug the little lights into the little holes like a light bright, right, Doc?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Screwed in.
I vaguely remember this. Is this Scott Bakula on the left? Was Scott Bakula in this, or is that another actor?
I don't know, Rex. I don't remember.
Friday Gung Ho.
It does kind of look like Scott Bakula.
I think it was the young Scott Bakula. It only lasted like 9 on
was
ABC.
He being
It only
slapped right there. Is that what was happening?
Well, that was taken. There was a movie. Remember,
1996. Yeah, that was Scott. That's got to be Scott Bakula.
But there was a movie back in the day called Gung Ho. It had
right. Well, it was based on the popular movie.
Yeah, Forrest Gump was in it. Tom Hanks.
Heartbreak Ridge released yesterday in theaters in 1986. Great Clint Eastwood movie, huh?
That was a good one. Yeah.
I think I went to
everybody in the military hated that movie.
Really?
What did you think? What did you think?
I hated it too.
Why?
Yeah. Was it just too unrealistic?
A platoon would never be that undisciplined. Everything about it ripped off certain things that happened in Grenada. It was just it was bad.
Okay. See, I don't have the background, so I didn't know.
There is truth to the scene where someone had to use their credit card, call collect down to Camp Lejeune to call in an artillery strike, though. That it was a true story.
Holy fuck, really? That's just crazy.
Here's a movie I watched back in the day, Spies Like Us.
I can't ever finish a sentence.
I know.
What the hell? Yeah, Spies Like Us was good.
Rex has still not learned patience.
He put himself in timeout.
Good man.
And it wouldn't let me back in, Doc.
I was using the force.
Third time was a charm, though.
Doc was still angry with you the first two times.
I mean, just one sentence every now and then. Just one. Is that so wrong? Is that too much to ask?
Oh, Doc, try doing this every day for a couple hours.
No, I'd have killed him. I'd have driven to Arkansas and killed him.
Well, good thing you don't want to go that. You don't want to go that far north, Doc. So I think I'm safe.
That's true. I don't.
Yeah.
Or west.
It's south for me, bitch.
Or west. Yeah.
Look, I'm not good with going westward either. I just.
Well, I can go west as far as like Texas. Maybe
90
parts
years
of
ago, this was in the
Montana.
headlines. They repealed prohibition.
Yes.
90 years ago,
Woo-hoo.
yesterday.
You can drink. Like they had stopped anyone.
Leave your old bud behind.
Yeah, they hadn't stopped anyone from drinking though.
Yeah, it did. All it did was make some gangsters rich.
Yep, that's it. Created organized crime.
Yeah. And NASCAR.
And NASCAR. That's right. Moonshiners, baby.
Popeye was released in theaters today in 1980 as well. Yuck.
Who was, Rex? Say it again.
Popeye.
Oh, let's see.
This guy right here, Robin Williams.
Gosh, got it.
I am what I am.
You know what I am.
I actually watched that a couple months ago. Because I own a copy.
That's a couple hours of your life you'll never get back.
Norman Lear, also another one that he did was Sanford and Son from 1972 to 77.
Bum, 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 bum.
And then, of course, All in the Family. Oh, this is proof positive. I can tell you when this was taken. It was 1969. Proof positive. What I've been saying is right. Oscar the Grouch was originally orange, dark orange.
He was. Yes, he was.
Mm-hmm. He was even featured in 1969 on Sesame Street's double vinyl album. Once you open it up, and it has a big scene of Sesame Street, the street, you actually get to see Oscar's under the, what's underground, under the garbage can, and he's depicted as orange.
My mind is.
I know, because I used to have that album.
My mind is blown at the fact that Sesame Street put out a double album.
Yeah, and they followed it up with a single album of songs and stuff from in 1970.
Well, that's usually how it works.
Yes.
Phenomena.
Jefferson's was another Norman Lear show. He passed away at 101 today.
Me.
Today's episode brought to you by Play Skull, monster building parts.
No.
It's one of those wacky stickers.
Yes. Do you remember Bazooka Joe gum?
Oh, yeah.
That always had the comic strip in it.
Mm-hmm.
I used to stay confused thinking that how much of this shit do you have to chew to get the whole story?
It's a lot of gum.
Yeah, Bazooka Joe. Yeah. I've collected some of those and kept them, Agnes Moorehead, born in 1900, heavenly birthday to her. She died in 1974. Of course,
imagine the harassment that poor girl got in junior high school.
Oh,
Moorehead.
Stop it.
Yeah. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer premiered on NBC, as I said, in 1964 as part of the General Electric Fantasy Hour, which provided all the commercials. Rankin and Bass kept costs down, utilizing Canadian actors with Burl Ives narrating to please American audience. Aired annually since. If we have time, I'll show you some scenes from the commercials. The characters were used in the commercials during the show, and they were shot in black and white and not color.
Wasn't one of them for the Norelco cordless razor?
I think so.
Oh, with the little Santa Claus riding on it? No, I don't think that was a Rankin Bass one. It may have been. I'm not sure though. I think that was later, like mid-70s.
Today's also good. King Kong is #1 posting on Twitter. Wonder what's going on with King Kong.
He's getting his ass kicked by Godzilla.
I do remember this one. Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus. Was voiced by 8-year-old Courtney Lemon, daughter of Oscar-winning actor Jack Lemmon. Today is the anniversary of that holiday classic that's rarely seen today. Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus. And
I remember that cartoon. Yeah, I had no idea that was.
He must have had her later in life because he's quite older there.
Yeah.
With her being just.
Jack was he was a popular guy, man.
He's a player.
Yeah, there you go. He wasn't part of the Rat Pack, though.
No,
No.
he wasn't that cool.
He was routinely turned down admission.
Sammy said, "No way, baby."
Raven, I have some news. Raven has to quit the new Teen Titans because she's going on a crash diet. She's looking a little thick these days.
Who?
Just saying.
What?
Raven.
Damn.
Raven from the new Teen Titans.
Bless her heart.
She needs to push away. Trigon's got a hold of her so, and she can't kick away from the buffet, apparently.
She needs to stop hanging out with little Debbie.
I know, right?
I'll tell you what, though. I wouldn't kick her out of bed, that's for sure.
Well, I mean, Mama Hawk might make you.
Well, if I was a single man.
Okay, all right, I see.
I don't know.
I don't even want to go down that.
A loyal, loving husband. And our 18th anniversary is coming up.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, you know what? Wow, you're I mean, remember we were just talking to Eagle Rider yesterday. Rosetta said she was coming up on her 18th anniversary.
I know,
So,
yeah.
wow.
We're like, it's pretty cool.
Today, 50 years ago today, Gerald Ford was sworn in as the 40th vice president of the United States. Because, you know, the other one was kind of resigned, right?
Kind of resigned.
No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. He was sworn in as president. I'm sorry.
I was going to correct you on that.
Resigned. Okay, so there you go. Gerald Ford was a Michigan guy, right?
The only guy that falls down more than Gerald Ford is Joe Biden.
Actually, he was quite athletic. That's a misnomer, but yeah, it was Chevy Chase, and he never lived that one down. He was a swimmer.
He fell down
played
once,
football.
and then they made fun of him forever.
They still make fun of him.
Oh yeah, but I mean, I think there was like one time he tripped on camera. Like Biden has fucking fallen down like 9 times already.
Yeah, it is funny how they don't make fun of Biden for it. It's like, what happened to Saturday Night Live? You guys dropped the ball. We were counting on.
Yeah, well, they're not funny no more. They're.
I think Biden would do better if he just went ahead and had the lobotomy. Lee Merriweather.
The media is all kinds of program.
Lee Merriweather played Catwoman. Lee Merriweather.
Oh, that was from the movie. Right?
From the movie. Yeah, she played her once. Yeah, she was on. I remember her from Barnaby Jones. Not that I watched that show.
She's like my third favorite. She's my third favorite Catwoman.
Yes. And now for something beautiful. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Doc.
That was all quick.
This is so true, Doc. This is so true. We never worried about our TV being stolen in the 80s. It took 4 people.
Damn right. Look, when that thing died, you just got another TV.
To the left.
If it died, you got another TV and you set it on top of that one.
Yep. You didn't even fucking move it. You just got a smaller one and put it on top.
That's right. You got a
You would have a hernia by the end of the day.
There was a point back in the late 80s where I had a stack of like 3 or 4 of them progressively getting.
Wendy Wagner, born on this day in 1941, a scuba diving and a surfer, scuba diver. It says scuba diving. It should say scuba diver and a surfer. Her roles were in TV series The Green Hornet, 1966 through 77. That's not right. It only ran for 1 year, 1 season. That's not right at all.
Yeah, they got no editors, right? There are no editors anymore.
1964, Destination Inner Space, 1966, and Rosemary's Baby, 1968. Passed in 1977 at the age of 55 from cancer. And we just like to say have cancer, but here she is. I vaguely remember her from Green Hornet.
Wait a minute.
Mm,
Yeah, I remember her.
yeah. I guess, kinda. Yeah.
There she is with Bruce Lee.
hmm Did you just say Bruce Ling?
Bruce Lee.
Okay.
Ling.
Jesus
Bruce
Christ.
Ling. Bruce Lee.
Enunciate, you hick.
I did.
You hillbilly.
Sorry.
Oh man. This air freshener didn't hang itself.
Mm. That almost caused a drink to go spraying across the room.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a close one.
Yeah. Bela Lugosi, The Black Sheep, 1956, his last movie. I thought it was Ed Wood's. I didn't think it was Black Sheep. I thought it was Planet Nine, but apparently Black Sheep.
I don't think I've ever seen this one.
Now, if you want to see what a heroin addict looked like, he was addicted to heroin at this time, big time.
Oh yeah. I think everyone's aware of that.
In fact, that's probably. Well, actually,
Dude,
I think
I'll tell you what I've
think
seen growing up in the time we grew up in. I watched heroin become popular in the 70s and then go away for like 20 years and then make a comeback in the fucking 90s. And I don't understand why. People had gotten smart for like 20 years and went, yeah, no, heroin's bad.
Yeah.
We'll do cocaine.
They moved over to cocaine.
Actually,
Well, I mean, it's cocaine's better than heroin for the most part until you get to the point where when you start injecting shit into your fucking veins, then you've gone too far with no matter what.
Just listen to Nancy Reagan's. Just say no. I think this is Photoshop because this is a before and after picture of Bela Lugosi.
Okay, all right. So
I already have.
I tried to get that joke out for 5 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah,
you should let that
heavenly
one go.
birthday to Golden Age Blue Beetle creator Charles Nicholas.
Now I gotta
creator of
change
Blue
back.
Beetle. His birthday today.
Just because of that joke, Rex.
What?
No, I changed back to Angry Shadow.
Oh no. All right.
Leave the dead jokes
another
to
cartoon
Eric.
then.
What happened? Wait, what?
Oh no, I don't play that at all. It says Fox Disney. No.
Oh no. What the?
No.
I
thought I could get away with
Run
that.
away. Run away.
Nope.
Shadow, I swear, when I saw this, now it may just be me projecting off on you, but I swear I thought of you when I saw this.
Alrighty. I cannot either confirm nor deny that.
Of course, that's the safe way to do. Monday almost had me, folks, but
Come on, God will forgive me, right?
I made it to Wednesday. So.
As long as I'm sorry, I'm good. I should have slapped that old lady the other day.
I'll whoop you now. I'll repent later.
Ethan dropped this kind of designs for an animated cyber frog.
That is the
salamandroid.
Sally.
Yeah,
my boy. It's my boy.
Oh. That's my boy. This blew my mind. In the latest Doctor Who, they must have shot this. The actor, I swear he passed away, Krebs, unless they're using computer, and I really don't think they are. They must have filmed this before his death. There's a picture of
Krebs.
him.
Who the hell is Krebs?
Well, he was in the the second Peter Cushing Doctor Who movie in the
No,
60s,
I
and he
don't think I've seen any of the Doctor Who Peter Cushing movies. No.
well, there was only 2 of them, but
Well,
and they
that's
were
what I'm saying.
remakes. And Doctor Who played as an American by Peter Cushing. I think that was the premise. How kind of ridiculous is that?
Was
Oh,
Peter
you know.
Cushing actually American? I thought he was European.
No, oh God, he's British. Christmas tree for sale once
What
lit.
you
You
just said
see,
American, you freaking lying
he
bastard.
played an American Doctor Who. Why would you do that
You
when he's
said that you
British?
just said Doctor Who played by an American. You didn't say.
Okay, maybe I did. I'll have to go back and.
Let's go back to the tape, mister.
Okay. Christmas tree for sale. Once lit, you will see 3 wise men, 7 dwarfs, Father Christmas, and even the reindeer.
Okay.
After you dry it and process it, of course.
Yes.
There was a
This
news
thing's
story back in 2017. An elderly couple whose son was a police officer had been keeping their new apartment tidy and trimming the shrubs, which turned out to be a healthy marijuana plant outside their front door since the day they had moved in.
Fa la la,
Yeah.
fa la 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 la.
And okay, let me guess. They were unaware.
Completely
That's what it
unaware of what it was.
That's why they collected all the trimmings and had them in a baggie.
You got to admit, that's kind of funny.
All right, for you Godzilla fans out there, some more lizard representation. You know that's not really an advent calendar.
I mean, you know, at that size.
At that size, it
all right,
well
you guys are both a tiny bit older than me. Do you remember? Did you guys ever go play video games in the arcade?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You remember Rampage?
Oh hell yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you could reach in the windows and eat people and shit.
Yes.
I love that game.
I did too. And the first time I grabbed somebody, it was by accident. You don't know what you're doing. You know, you're just trying to.
Right. Yeah. You like accidentally eat them, and you're like, "Oh, that's so cool."
Yeah. It's like, how did I do that? I want to do it again.
You can still get Bloodbone over on Fund My Comic. Preston's.
Hey, Edwin. Nah, it's not Preston. That's Edwin.
Yeah, I'm getting mixed up. Yeah, Edwin. Sorry, Edwin. Ashcan.
What would you do without me, Rex?
I was on last night with Preston, so there's that.
I know.
Yeah. Bobby Van, born on this day in 1928. Of course, he's dead now. He passed in all the way back in 1980. Probably didn't even get to see Flash Gordon because he was busy dying at age 51. I know you'll know him. I know you'll know him by his face. There he was on Match Game. Acted in many.
Familiar.
Really?
It looks like one of those,
like TV movies.
Actors that was on every single TV show in the 70s.
Yeah, probably like Love American
TV
Style.
game shows, in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. It says
Love American Style.
Oh, I promise you, the cartoon. I mean, the Rankin and Bass.
There it is.
Were done in black and white.
I do remember this vacuum cleaner commercial. Holy shit! Now that I see it, it's like, oh yeah.
Can opener. And let me tell you something right now. Let me tell you something. Those can openers would open a fucking can.
Dude, they don't make them like that no more.
No, they don't. My can opener won't open a can.
Bro, I can't keep a can opener for more than 6 weeks. I find I'll spend $25 on a good can opener, at the chef store.
Mm-hmm.
And if you use that thing on a regular fucking basis, within 6 to 8 weeks, it's It's done.
The one I've got right now will start to open a can, make it 2/3 of the way, and just drop the can.
I guess I just
Oh,
don't use mine that much. I've had mine for years. I really don't use it that much, but
Look,
it's a pretty good
well,
one.
my
It comes
last
to about
one.
$14.
I've got the word out there that I want a 1970s Sunbeam friggin' can opener. All right.
There you go.
You
Yeah,
can
dude.
rip open a barrel of crude oil, one of those things.
You could probably
Yeah,
find one
fuck
on
yeah, dude.
eBay.
You could rip
Doc.
open the hood of a Cadillac with one of
Yeah,
those
that's what I'm
fucking
saying.
You know, the funny thing is, when we were I mean small, we probably owned a black and white TV set. That's all we owned. And we probably saw the whole thing, commercials and all, in black and white
Sure.
on the first
Oh, yeah.
showing.
Rex,
You know?
Rex. One Christmas, I kid you not, we all got little 13-inch black and white TVs for our rooms.
Oh, wow.
You couldn't tell us nothing, Jack. We were high tech. A TV in every room.
Mm-hmm. And it probably had rabbit ears, huh?
Oh, hell yeah, it had rabbit ears. How else you going to see anything? On a good night, when you had UHF, you could tune in and find that Kung Fu theater, and you might see a pair
How
of
big was
movies.
the screen, Doc? Like 6-8 inches?
Little 13-inch TV, about yay big. You'd watch Kung Fu Gold all night long in the hopes of seeing a boob flash.
A picture of Doc when he got his own TV.
Dude, the best moment of that movie for me when I was a kid when I saw it was when the dog walks out and it's got the human face on it, and then it like licks its own nose and shit. It's like, oh, what the fuck?
A Strange New
I
World,
was like,
season
12 or
2.
13 when that came out. I forget, but I was like, damn.
A Strange New World Star Trek season 2 Blu-ray set includes as if anybody cared, an alternative version to the Klingon song, Subspace Rhapsody. They've lost their minds doing an all musical episode of Star Trek.
Oh God. Okay. I'm so done with the mainstream everything.
Yeah, I gave up on Star Trek. It's dead. It's gone. It's buried. Rest in peace.
I just want to go see this new Godzilla movie.
Weird Harold.
That's the only thing I've seen. Like,
Weird Harold from Fat Albert.
Yeah. Weird Harold. Yeah, you pull your hat down and just like have some eye hole.
No.
Oh, that was Donald. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's Weird Harold?
This guy.
They called him Weird Harold because he would occasionally pull this little white powder out of his pocket and sniff it and get weird for hours.
Oh, now. Come on.
Come on now.
It's a true story.
Really? Huh.
No, not really. I don't know.
No.
I made that shit up because it was fun.
I don't remember.
I remember going to the arcade and playing
the guy with the hat, Rudy, the asshole bass player, and then the little guy. You like school on Sunday. Russell. No play.
That ain't cool.
What you talking about, Willis?
La la la, gonna have a good time. Hey.
Hey. That's right.
Now we're gonna have some fun now with Billy and all the gang.
Wally Cox born on this day.
While we do our thing.
Wally Cox was kind of weird.
Have a good time. Hey.
American.
Passed in 1958 of a heart attack. But heavenly birthday to Willie
Cox. Your butt.
Who's this?
Willie Cox.
Willie Cox.
He did a lot of the animated voices.
That's a great name. His first name and last name is a peanut.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Wasn't he Mr. Peabody?
I think so. Yes.
Maybe.
So.
Hollywood Squares and the unfinished filming, Something Got to Give, 1962, the last film of Marilyn Monroe. known for TV series Mr. Peepers, 1952 through 55.
I just rewatched The 7-Year Itch a couple days ago.
Oh, did you?
What a great movie.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
And Some
I
Like It
know
Hot.
that, man.
Some
I did.
Like-
I don't know what everybody saw in Marilyn Monroe. I just don't see it.
She was a great comedic actress. Forget the
She,
looks.
she was a decent actress. I just don't see why fucking so many people like worship this bitch.
She was a
As,
sex kitten.
Here's Ethan's
okay,
work
I guess.
on
And she never did much for me, man. Sorry.
Rainbow the Brute.
Rainbow the Brood,
Yeah, this is
killing those unicorns.
unicorns are scum in Ethan's universe. You gotta know.
Yes, they're evil.
Yeah.
They're
Is that-
horrible.
Is that
Fucking
connected with
burn
My
it.
Little Pony?
Sorta. That's his.
Sort of, kinda, yeah.
Okay. All right.
That's
The
his way of thinking.
whole Rainbow the Brute universe is basically taking like girls' toys and turning them into boys' toys, like they've been doing with boys' toys for years now.
Now, guys, did you guys ever
Right.
drink RC when you were young?
Oh yeah,
The
I
what?
did. Yeah, I told my father, Ralph Christian, and me, Rex Christian, should buy the company.
Well, yeah, but now hear me on this,
The
okay?
what? Wait a minute.
RC Cola
I mean,
was a thing
oh,
that we did when we would go down to the cabin to go fishing, and it was get a moon pie and RC Cola and some sardines, and so I thought, for nostalgia's sake, I saw an RC Cola, and I bought one. It was like a year ago. That was the worst soda I have ever tasted in my life. It was undrinkable. It was terrible.
really? I don't know. Dude. I
Friends-
think they must have changed the formula or something.
As
Well,
I
I
said,
checked-
It's funny you said that though,
born
Doc. You
133
meant
years ago today, or
Jesus.
yesterday,
There you go.
1890.
did.
Mowed over again.
Mowed right over. Wow.
Funny you mentioned the sardines, dude. Did your dad get you started on those?
My granddad and my dad would go fishing. It was sardines, potted meat, soda crackers, Vienna sausage, and RC Cola.
Oh, dude. Well, you're from down. Did you grow up down South, Doc, or were you born? Okay.
Yeah.
So you never
Were you
been
born or
smelting, right?
hatched?
Nope, never been smelting.
You know what a smelt is?
I do. I've
Yeah,
had them.
it's like a freshwater sardine. We got them in Lake Michigan, dude. Oh, we used to go do that every year when I was a kid, man. Oh,
Yep,
so
I've had
fucking good.
I've had them. You could get them when I was stationed in Norfolk. You could get smelt, and they were pretty okay.
We used to have my dad would. He was. I think I've told Rex before. My dad was a county cop, and so he knew millions of people, right? And he would just regularly have different parties and things that we attended. But when the smelt fishing fest went on, my dad had bought this giant. It was like 3.5 foot around, freaking cast iron pan that just hung on a hook in our garage for like 11 months of the year. And then he would load it up in the back of the van and be like, "We're going smelting, boys." And we would just set that shit up on the beach.
Yeah.
And as soon as we brought them in, they'd batter them. You know, you have a couple of the wives there with the breadcrumbs and the batter and just fucking toss them in. And you just sit there all night long, dude, until dawn, just fucking eating fresh fried.
We do the cast iron pan fishing with we go crappie and bream.
Oh, dude, crappie and bluegill, I love fucking both of those. Bluegill is so good if you cook it right. Dude,
sorry,
I've never known anyone that ate a bass. Sorry, Rex. But yeah, my old boss, he would bass fish and eat them. I was like, really?
We eat bass.
Sea bass. I've never had.
The south that I'm from is an island,
right?
So yeah, sea bass.
So bass, okay, but I mean like regular freshwater bass. Have you ever eaten?
Don't know. I don't know that I've ever had them.
Time for
I
a commercial.
don't think I ever had, but yeah, I've had people tell me they're not bad if you know what you're doing.
A fantasy world of crystal warriors, demons, and wizards.
Crystar.
Oh,
I
my God.
remember
Evil
these.
wizards like Zarda, and underworld demons like
I was a little
Motar.
too old for these, thank God.
Each figure with a
Motar.
crystal prism that
Because these
makes
were
every
gay.
look like this. The saga of Crystar continues.
God.
Each figure sold
And,
separately.
and that's when it started. They started trying to turn little boys feminine.
Really? Okay, that's what you got out of that. All right.
Yep. That's what I got out of that.
God.
Hold on, Rex. Don't show anything else. Chat, are you there? Have you died of boredom? Have we
I
killed
mean,
you?
They're
I don't think
there.
we have.
Trust me. They're excited that Flash Gordon was released.
Chat,
Carrie is probably still there.
Clyde's bored. Or no, Ming's bored.
Other than that, I don't know.
chat, speak to us.
I
You're
like to
sorry
play
that
with
Rex
things a
ignored you.
while
But
before annihilation.
Carrie likes to lurk, Doc.
I mean,
You think she's gone, and then an hour later she'll pop in and give you
She's
another comment.
there.
It's like, whoa, where'd you come from?
She's there. She hasn't gone anywhere.
No, Carrie's there. She's lurking.
I think you killed the chat, Rex.
I killed nothing. Killed nothing.
Neglect
Just celebrate.
kills.
Huh?
Neglect kill. Oh God. This is why I love Doc people.
They died of neglect. Shriveled up in the chat.
Superman versus Son of Satan.
He'll
Hell yeah.
never listen to me, but he may listen to you, Doc.
Not very frequently.
Doc,
yes.
I had the first page of the story. Actually, we're going to focus on the bystander at the first of the story. I can describe the page to you.
No, Rex. You're going
Okay.
to thumbnail it and send it to me.
Yeah,
Okay.
and you don't want to do that on a live stream anyway, Rex.
All right. Well, I don't have all the story anyway, but I am working on it.
Now I
think-
handed
Lord,
it.
man, we're gonna have to hire a minder for you. Like
That's what a publisher is. Publisher / editor. Whoosh, crack the whip.
dude, I
Doc,
don't think we
know
can
if
pay.
you were here.
I don't think
know
we
if you
can
were-
pay Anthony enough.
if you were listening earlier, but official launch is going to be on Red Valkyrie's channel February 3rd, and also secured a double page wraparound cover by Jimmy Reyes. Just
Very
to,
nice. Very nice.
make it a
Hell
double.
yeah.
Might as well go
Hell
all out. You don't always get, and I didn't have a wraparound cover on
No,
this.
it's New Year's.
Really
Let's have it done.
I like wraparounds.
I
and it being magazine size, that's going to be impressive.
I don't like wraparound covers. I don't like double page spreads. I'm never doing them again, ever.
Well, that's funny because I had a double page spread at page 2 and 3 of the story that you're going to draw. So, I thought you were.
That's what you think.
Okay. Really? How come you don't like them?
Have you ever done a double page spread in a book? If you have to make edits before or after and you screw up the page count, it's no longer a double page spread, which means you got to go create a page or delete a page.
Right.
It's a nightmare.
It's not that big a nightmare.
It's a
Really
nightmare.
not. You can always take something out, put an ad
You know-
or two, some additional pinup art or something to make
Sorry,
it come
Doc, and you know I love you, and I hate to disagree with you, but that's called pre-planning, my friend. If you know you're doing a double page spread, you just plan on putting it in the middle of the fucking book.
Well, I did plan that way, but then my story had other ideas.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I
then
get
you
it.
just add pages. You don't delete. You just add fucking fan art or something. Don't delete anything.
But
Well, I
wraparound
have
covers.
two. I have two in the Devil Flyer story alone. I have 2 double page spreads.
Yeah, you're gonna find out when you go to print. You're gonna find out.
Easy fix.
I guess
Doc, easy
Dillard's
fix.
going to be drawing one of them.
Because the left-hand side's got to be an even number, right side's got to be the odd number.
Right.
And your printer's going to call you up and say, "Hey, this double-page spread starts on an odd number," and then you're going to have a meltdown and try to figure out how to restructure your whole story to make it fit.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Just put in an ad, Doc.
No.
Yeah, make up and do a Host of Spy ad, dude, like your own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Have the going with
That
a
is something
cherry
to
pie
consider,
going.
though,
Damn.
Sorry, I can't see
Bless
things.
you.
Thought he died for a second there, like the chat. Chat's dead.
Frank Springer. Yeah, Frank Springer's born in 1929. Heavenly birthday to Frank Springer. You were talking about him earlier. Here's a picture of him, Doc.
I will not say, "Do not weep, for not all tears are an evil."
All
Rest
right.
in peace to the chat. Oh, my.
Would you like to see the world's largest single firework? Made in Japan, of course.
Well, now I saw the Moab.
Oh, really? Live, Doc?
No.
No.
I wish. Holy cow!
Yeah,
That's a big.
it's a big one, as we say.
That's
in
a
the
big
South.
old
It's a
festival
big one.
ball right there, boy. Holy shit!
King Kong
Don't
Blossom.
lean over in there.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Do you think it goes out?
yeah. Oh, look at that.
That's not just.
I bet that was huge,
Yeah, that's
dude.
one. Absolutely, it is.
Hey, Carol. Glad to know someone. Oh, Carrie's back.
Lost
Carrie's
my
been
lighter.
here. She's just fucking with you, Rex. Or Doc, sorry.
I seen bigger. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Just used to saying Rex.
Best
Carrie,
train
I
impression
feel
with
that.
this SIG. Okay.
She's puffing hard.
Is that why you were upset earlier, Carrie? Because you lost your lighter?
She found the lighter. She's doing a happy dance. Yeah.
No. As the Emperor
Carrie,
would say.
no.
I feel that, Carrie. I feel that down in my soul.
Yeah.
True
Well,
story. True
like
story,
Oh,
Rex.
my
I gotta tell my
I
true
love
story.
Carrie.
I'm on active duty. I have night master arms duty at Paris Island Branch Clinic. At TAPS, the building is locked. Okay. Unless there's an emergency, no one comes or goes. I'm there all night by myself. I mean, the duty crew's there, but they're asleep. So there I am. And my lighter dies. And I've got 7 hours to go on my watch.
Oh,
holy hell. I tore that building apart trying to find a lighter, a match, a way to light a cigarette. I could not. I'm about
2 sticks
to have-
together. Didn't have sticks.
You didn't have a stove?
I'm looking at the microwave trying to figure out how can I, and nothing. I'm having a complete meltdown. And about that time, there's a knock on the front hatch. And it's the military police making their rounds. So I go to the door, I open the door, and I said, "Fellas, please tell me when y'all's got a lighter." Because when I told them the story, and that Marine laughed and he gave me his lighter. He said, "I can get another one. You keep that one." I now owe you my firstborn child. Thank you.
It's awesome.
Devil tongue. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
All right,
Tongue
look,
is actually not bad, man.
deviled ham.
I don't know about deviled.
Deviled
Deviled
tongue.
ham.
Yeah. That
Deviled
was
ham
in
is their
Good
worst.
Housekeeping in July 1921 ad. 1921 deviled tongue. Deviled
But
ham.
their chicken spread and their roast
Underwood.
beef spread is off
Ooh,
the hook.
chicken spread is off the chain. Love it. Hell yeah.
Yeah, well, that's just like my poor man's pate. It's just chicken livers.
Speaking, you needed a
Boy, that's
lighter like
what potted
this.
meat is.
That's
Mm.
Doc looking for a lighter.
There
There's
you
a
go.
lighter.
Well, no, potted meat's actually, yeah, it's got some ground up shit in there too, because it's got a different consistency a little bit.
Yeah, look.
But,
It's best if you're gonna eat potted meat, don't read the ingredients. You just eat it.
no,
Some of
yeah,
that-
just
Some of that
eat it.
beet sand
You,
got in there. Beet sand.
you don't even want to know what the fucking salt content on that is.
No, just eat it and shut up.
Mm. It's
That's
like,
pork.
yeah, okay, I know it's gonna be bad for me. It's once a month, or whatever.
Yeah, that's recon rations right there. When you're out in the field and you want something to put on that MRE cracker.
There you go, man. Yeah, you keep a
Oh,
little
man,
can of potted meat in your,
I got some of those crackers that are
backup bag, or
not racist at all. But anyway, that are, I mean, they're thick.
I
Thick
always
crackers.
keep a pack of hot sauce in my purse.
Oh, you were talking about liking Bruce Campbell. Do you remember him in A Jack of All Trades?
No,
Bruce Campbell played a spy against Napoleon.
no,
It was only on for 1 year.
no,
I do,
no memory of
although
it
I didn't
whatsoever.
watch it that much. You don't remember that, Shadowhawk?
He killed Shadowhawk too.
Which brought Jack to a lady, both beautiful and smart, who found his mix intriguing. A scoundrel with a heart. From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, there was never a craven, a Caribbean they say. Off the golden fence of Napoleon's attack, there ain't a French or pirates who don't know Jack. From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, sail around the bloody world to defend democracy. And when you need a fighting man, you trust to watch your back.
I can't believe I'm being forced to watch this.
I can't believe we've been going for almost 3 hours now. I gotta go, boys. I gotta make dinner for the girls. Have a good night.
All right.
All right, macaroni and cheese it is. Doc, we'll talk behind the scenes. Damn it. Thought I was going to get 3 hours, but maybe not.
Not with me, you're not, because I'm about out of here too.
Yeah. Well, say bye to the chat.
Bye, chat. I'm sorry that Rex ignored you. Never happens on my show. Be sure you tune in.
I don't
the Doc's
see
Coffee Shop.
You're getting something started that's not there, Doc. I mean, the chat wasn't moving. Even you exclaimed that yourself. What the hell?
Because you killed him from neglect.
No.